Hello and welcome to the land of Prova. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrewed adventure. However, tonight is not going to be the Knights of Elderhold. That is false advertising right there. Why is it false advertising? Because we're missing about half the group. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes things come up. People get sick. People have other things they got to take care of, that kind of thing. Normal part of D&D, right? And it just so happens that I have been writing a one-shot adventure. And so this is my opportunity to try it out on my players. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. We threw together this one-shot in, what, 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Yeah, so from go to...
Build your characters.
Play. I think you guys are still building characters and doing little tweaks and stuff.
Yeah.
I have no idea who they're playing. I have no idea what they're going to hit me here with. We're just going to jump into this one shot that I've been building on my other behind the screen episodes. And so, yeah, we're going to see what happens. So, because my wonderful and amazing players have not seen my last episode of that behind the screen, we are going to be able to... play a small snippet of that to catch everybody up, because the only thing I told these guys was we're going to be playing a pirate campaign. They have no idea about anything other than that one sentence. And so let's go ahead and put on the screen. Oops. There he goes. This portion. And this will give everybody, this is my primer. Usually I'd send this out to my players beforehand. However, because, 10 minutes is 10 minutes, we're going to just watch the last little snippet of our last episode to show what the campaign is that they're about to get themselves into. So here we go.
You have crewed on the pirate ship Assassin's Lair for the past 4 years. In that time, you found the crew to be the biggest bunch of dirty, rotten, thieving liars you have ever known in your life. You could not be fonder of them. Yes, you're pirates. You engage in robbery, plunder, and violence on the high seas, typically targeting ships and coastal settlements to steal valuable cargo, goods, or money. You often operate outside the boundaries of the laws of men and basic human decency, and use intimidation and force to achieve your objectives. But this doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you are one of the truly fortunate in the world to understand what it means to be free. Sure, freedom comes at a price, but luckily for you, it's a price that others have to pay for you. You've completed many jobs over the years, and only a few have gone badly. Today, however, is one of those days. You were sent to escort Lady Amelia Baxton from her estate and bring her to the handler, Nemo. It should have been a simple pickup and delivery. Who knew that the lady's maid would be armed with a pistol? Poor Captain Ironbeard got it right in the gut. Not a fatal wound, but one that would put him in bed for some time recovering. Pirates call this recovery period on holiday. You and your crew stand around Captain Ironbeard as he lays in a nice bed with silk sheets in the town of Red Cove, ready for his holiday. The screams of protests of Lady Amelia Baxton are unheard as she lays cramped inside of a cargo box at the end of the bed. The box has a permanent silence spell cast on it. Even though she is unheard, the box seems to jump a few inches at times. Miss Amelia must be showing her displeasure inside. Once you've settled in the captain in his apartment, you plan to hand over Amelia to Nemo and collect your 10,000 gold reward. His establishment is an antique store at the edge of town, which is, of course, a front. As you can see, the primer gives the players enough information.
All right, we're going to stop that because we're not going to listen to that video right now. However, so you guys are pirates. You guys are aboard this ship. You guys have just picked up Miss Amelia Baxton, and you are standing in your Captain Ironbeard's on holiday apartment. The twist that I'm going to be adding to this as well is that one, Captain Ironbeard is very beloved by all of you. He has saved each individual of your lives on more than one occasion, and the bullet that shot him was one that is poisoned with a very rare and very potent poison that usually makes the person who got shot or injured with this poison very painful and a long, slow death. And so the captain is not very happy. In the apartment, he's kind of just twists and turns as he's in this bed. Silk sheets, everything's wonderful and beautiful, but he seems to be very, very upset. He looks a little weird being in a bed on land. He looks like he just doesn't belong on land. He belongs at sea, he belongs on his ship, and he is not very happy about leaving his crew or anything else. So you hear him as he kind of musters up some strength and says, "When you go and you turn in this Amelia, you give her a right kicking before you hand her over. Now, Nemo is supposed to have the antidote to this poison. I know he's got it. If he tells you he doesn't, he's a lying bastard. You make sure you get that from him. Some of that 10,000 reward that we got should cover the price of this poison. But you just don't make that handover as easy as it should be. Are there any questions from you guys?"
Straightforward. Going Fairy Cat.
I'm kind of like the ship's navigator, cartographer.
Okay.
Right. I like to look at the astrology at night. I can kind of guide the ship at night, going off the stars and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But also second as their combat medic.
Okay.
Right? Can I do a medicine check to kind of see how bad he's looking and
Yeah, absolutely.
how fast this is
How much decline has he got?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Do I see any signs of it affecting him? Other than
Yeah. Go ahead and do a medicine check. By the way, while you're doing that, let's run around the room and I get to hear who you guys are playing tonight. So start off with Mark. Who is it you're playing? And tell me a little bit about your character.
I am playing Drew. He is a black and yellow frog, and he is, he's very cute looking, but also he's very deadly. It's being very deceiving.
Poison dart frog.
Yeah, and he's pretty much he infiltrates. He's the infiltrator for the ship.
Mm-hmm.
He's also the main defense person for the ship. He's very good with masonry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, and he sounds kind of "Hi guys, it's me too." Just like that. He sounds very innocent, but then he also will chop you into pieces.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, let's come back around.
I'm playing Liganello. He's Aarakocra monk, so he's very like a blue jay kind of style.
Okay.
Shorter beak, but high up feathers, bright blue. With a very eloquent glass staff. I'm kind of like the scout. I know things,
Mm-hmm.
And I
Fly off and check things out real quick, high distances. It's nice. And what were your guys' two names again? It was
Do.
Lionel.
Lionel. Ooh. Okay. And then we're coming back around. Let's get your check first.
Okay. I got a 24.
24. So this particular poison has a sign, and the sign is that the small veins inside the skin, right underneath the skin, will start to turn dark, and it's just a sign of death, right? It's just imminent, it's coming. But he only has a couple of them on his face, on his neck. He probably has 3 days But those 3 days are good. Like when he gets closer to the end, it's going to be painful, and he may even just lose consciousness for that entire last day. But he only has a couple of days left. So tell us who it is that you're playing tonight.
Okay, my character's name is Shanoa, and it's Shadow Kai Twilight Current.
Oh, Shadow Kai.
So that's why it likes to it likes the night. It's one with the night and the darkness, and so really more at home at night. I mean, he can hang out during the daytime, but that's why he's the night shifter.
Okay. Okay. Out of the three of you, who would you think would be the next in line to take control of the ship? Would you guys like to roll for it, or would you like to elect somebody?
You want to roll for it?
Sure. Because I think we would like all have our own unique abilities.
Yeah, I think we'd all elect ourselves.
We'd all want to compete for that second-hand job, second-hand man. 16.
18.
Are we just in straight rolls?
Just straight rolls, just straight 20s.
15.
18. All right, Eric Coca grabs it. All right.
Flying high, baby.
That's right.
Flying high.
So yeah, the last thing you see that the captain is trying to get comfortable as best he can, and he just doesn't look good. And he looks over at you and says, "You're in charge until I can get back on my feet.
Yes, Captain.
Don't you sink my boat,
Yes, Captain. I won't.
and don't you lose any of my people too. I need every single one of them for the next thing I have planned. It's going to be a big heist, I swear."
You know, I keep them in top shape, and I clack my staff in that very proper monk
All right. So get out of here. I need to rest. Before you guys are even picking up the crate that's at the edge of the bed, which is carrying Miss Amelia inside, he's almost already fast asleep. You can tell it's really taken a whole lot out of him. So you guys pick up the crate and you guys head straight to Nemo's. What do you guys want to do? Just go straight there, or?
Yeah.
We're at Red Cove now, right?
Yep, you're at Red
We've been
Cove.
here before, probably a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
It's like this is our.
Oh yeah, this is where you pick up all your big jobs. Now you have other places you go and get jobs and stuff taken care of, but this is where you get the big stuff. Nemo is a handler of big issues and big things going on. He has very wide and very deep pockets when it comes to his clients.
Yeah, he has his fingers in a lot of pie.
Oh yes, and he's very secretive about who it is that's you're actually completing the job for. He just is that middleman.
You two want to carry the box, and I'll do aerial.
Sure.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
It's just us three that's going. Do we have any other crew members?
You got some other crew members, but for the most part, they're just
they're going off doing their own thing.
yeah, they're doing their thing. They usually take care of the boat and the maintenance and things like that. You guys are the three main people that are on this boat. And for the most part, any real missions other than sailing, you guys are handling it all.
Okay.
You guys pick up Amelia, and you can feel her squirming inside the box. It's kind of harder to hold on to.
I want to kick it real hard. Settle down there.
And after a few seconds, it kind of settles, and you can almost sense her just scowling at whoever it is that's holding onto this box. But you can't hear a single thing. It's nice and quiet.
Yeah.
And it just looks like cargo.
Just to Karen, I want to bump it into everything I can. Every crate, every barrel.
Just for fun, do a strength check. And let's see.
Box was the best investment we ever made.
Many have gotten into this box and been delivered.
Strength check. I got a 5.
Oh.
So she still squirms around a little bit, but she's gotten the message okay, I don't want to be manhandled too badly, but yeah, I'm gonna keep pressing my boundaries. All right, so let's go ahead and move you guys into, and I'm using a lot of maps that I've used before because I didn't have a lot of time. So you make your way over to the handler's location, Nemo. As you were doing your surveys and stuff, you see a bunch of fights happening over here. There's a brawl over there. Some guys over there in the corner shooting each other. Everything seems normal.
Good old fashioned. Just another day.
It's another day in
Red
Red Cove, man.
It's just Wednesday.
Yeah, there it is. Nothing out of the ordinary. You make it over to Nemo's establishment. As you walk in, the little bell rings as you walk into the building, and it's an antique shop. And so you see a lot of really dusty, weird old antiques. Most of them are broken on purpose so that real people who are looking for antiques wouldn't even stop here. And so you just walk right in. The attendant out in the front kind of stands up, starts to make the customary, are you a person who's really interested in some fine...
It's okay, Frank. It's just us.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
Hi, Frank.
Nemo's in the back. Go ahead.
Thank you.
So you start walking straight into the back, and sure enough, as soon as you open the door, somehow he already knows that you're there. Ah, yes, my friends. I see that you're back earlier than scheduled. Fantastic. I can always count on you for quick deliveries. So,
You know we run a tight ship.
absolutely. Where's the good captain? I assumed he would be with you.
Not good, I'm afraid. Got poisoned by this one here.
Oh, poisoned.
Yeah. Shot with a arrow.
It was a bullet with, and I'll explain the poison and
And the effects that it's having on him.
Oh, that's a deadly poison.
Captain said you should have an antidote.
Well, I mean, a man of my business, I'm sure I could possibly think of someone who might be able to procure something that might help him. But for a cost. Of course,
There's always a
yes,
cost.
yes. And then it's going to be very difficult to find someone, especially,
Insight check.
fast acting. Go ahead and roll for it.
I'll just kind of like run my long talon on the countertop, just kind of leaving a groove.
19.
He's totally just trying to upsell you.
Yeah.
You get the sense that he's got this pretty well in hand.
Yeah.
And so you do an intimidation check as well.
Okay. At least I'm proficient in intimidation. I have a -1 charisma. There you go. Okay, 13 plus 3, 16.
16. So he sees the nail and looks over at you, giving him that little eye of like, what's up? And he says, I can't fool you guys. Of course. Yes, I know how to make this antidote. I must warn you, it does take 2 days to create.
Don't have
2 days.
Could put a rush order on it, but
Don't have any
that's...
in backstock.
Oh, no, we don't keep this on our shelves. The poison in itself is very, very, very deadly, and the antidote is very fragile. So it takes a lot of time to get right. If you rush it too much, it's a possibility it won't work at all. And no one wants that, right?
Well, I mean, if he dies before we get to the antidote, then it's kind of pointless.
How much did he give us to like pay this guy?
Amelia is going to be, the turning in of Amelia is going to give you 10,000 gold.
Oh, and I also have this for you.
Oh, yes. This must be the queen herself.
I kind of dropped the box, like.
She's a little feisty.
She's heavy.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got this.
do be careful when you open the box. She will try and run, and she will fight you.
Oh, very well. Everybody, 2 arms, as it were, right? And you see him. He gets in his little belt and he pulls out this little dagger. But you do notice it's got some kind of a poison that's on the dagger. So even though it's small and delicate and
Would I
an
know what it
antique,
Can I lick it?
you want to lick it.
Lick it?
Oh, because you're immune to poisons.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, go ahead and do with advantage. This would be a perception check. You're going to use your smell.
Advantage?
And we're going to give you advantage on this since you are poison resistant.
Okay. What am I doing?
I'm just
Perception?
studying him
Perception.
with like my weird bird
Oh,
eyes, kind of like cocking my
that's
head to
21.
the side.
21.
Yeah, you smell it and you immediately know what it is. This is a poison that is actually really, really popular. It's an easy poison to make, but it's extremely deadly, as in you have like 2 hours before you're dead completely and no one can revive you, period. Its non-ability to bring anybody back is why it's so popular, but it's an expensive poison. And so he.
even like a raised dead spell would not be able to.
Nope. You are dead. You are dead. Dead.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and because of who he is, you can tell that maybe even his like the sheath is like covered in it, and so he's well protected. He looks like he's not. He looks like he's just a regular merchant with like a token, nice little dagger. But this is something you don't want to mess with. And so yeah, he pulls out the crowbar, kind of cracks it open a little bit, and as soon as he does, you see this lady in there, and she is red-faced. She's having a hard time breathing, and so she takes this big gasp as the lid opens up. And the first thing he does is looks down at her and looks back at you guys. Now I know you wouldn't be holding out on me. I know you guys do good work.
Yeah. Of course.
This is not Amelia.
Do I have like a wanted poster of her?
You pull it out, and sure enough, it's not. She was Amelia when you put her in the box. You checked the poster, you looked right at her, and you shoved her in the box.
We didn't look for an illusion.
Guess
Right.
not.
Man, we're
None of
amateurs.
us are that. None of us are that kind of guys.
Well, you guys were just
Amateur
so
hour.
busy about like taking care of the captain, and he was
Get her
pissed
out.
off, and he was like, "Get her in the box, and we're going." It's
Wow.
not Amelia.
Oops.
Yep.
Hi. Who are you?
She just looks at you, just anger. She just keeps her mouth shut.
Okay. Good night. Put the lid back on.
Well, how much for this one?
I'm sure I can sell her for maybe a couple thousand, maybe two, maybe if she's a good hard worker, but that's possibly. She looks like she's got meat on her bones, so maybe some hard labor, but still, this is not the 10,000 that we agreed upon.
Well, I mean, obviously you've got to maybe compensate us for the trouble that we went through to get this far,
Is she like a handmaiden of?
or maybe just one of the.
He kicks open the lid and he looks down at her and puts a knife right at her throat. Who are you? And what are you doing in my box? I'm her bodyguard. And where is she? You'll die in this box if you don't answer. She saw you coming and she took off. I put on the necklace and became her and tried to protect her.
Took off where?
I'll talk to you later. Slams the box down. You can hear her like protest as it smacks her in the head. Obviously, this did not go as planned. She seems to be a bodyguard. That'll give us 1,500 gold for your troubles. But I'll just gonna have to find another way to track down Miss Amelia and get that bounty on her. Still,
Is that enough for the captain's cure?
no, not by a long shot. This is going to be a $9,000 cure. And no, I'm not upselling you. I'm downselling you because I like the captain myself. You don't happen to have 9,000 gold on you, do you?
How much would we have any savings at all?
Oh no, you guys are pirates and you guys love to spend your booty.
Yeah.
And right now your booty is bare.
Yeah. Well, I mean, having the bodyguard of this Amelie chick is obviously she's going to have some valuable information. There's ways of prying that information from her. Certainly, that's more valuable to you than just a measly. You were just going to give us barely 2,000 just when you thought she was a handmaiden. Obviously, certainly you
Still.
can give us. What do you think? 5,000?
5,000 for a slave? No. In either case.
A professional bodyguard of the queen.
Oh, she's not really the queen.
Oh.
Yeah. Any lady who comes into my, establishment in a box or otherwise is treated like royalty.
How chivalrous.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. But still, even if I were to pull some location out of her, that would take time, and your captain does not have time.
No.
Luckily for you, I might have some high risk, high reward job available for you if you're interested.
Well,
All right, we're listening.
You've kind of got us by the tiny hairs.
That I do. And for that, I'll have a discount. But still, let me go back and find the job. And he goes into the back. A few seconds later, he just comes right back out and he's got this little paper in his hand. Okay, here's the job. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, if you guys were on the ocean or whatever you guys are doing, but about a week ago, there was an earthquake. Do you guys remember this?
I think we felt some sense of that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. So, big earthquake, caused a lot of uproar. Well, apparently, in this small town up the road, this is Clearwater, by the way, which is only about half a day's sail from here, seemed to open up a rift, as it were. And what should be found inside but a temple? So, when my employer found out that this temple was there, he asked some quick questions and found out it might be the long-forgotten god and his temple. And if it is, that means that there is some serious gold, most likely put into a chest at the center of this temple. This god is old and gone and dead, as well as the temple is underground. No one actually believes in this person anymore. They're just out of the picture. So robbing said dead god would not be a problem. So, job is, go in, pull some evidence that you've been there. Tapestries, anything that shows who this god was. Most importantly, if you come back with this chest, golden chest, hopefully somewhere near the whatever important holy place these places have, bring back the chest, I'll give you the antidote. And 5,000 gold. Bring me back some artifacts and things to that effect, and it's not the place that we thought it was. There wouldn't be a chest, you can come back. But I guarantee you, the man who we're doing this job for will know the artifacts that you bring back and be able to tell if there should have been a chest or not. So don't try to pull a fast one on them.
Is there not any, 5,000 is very charitable, but is there not any room for negotiation? Maybe for some of the magic items that we may or might not find along the way?
Any magic items you find inside the temple, all yours. My employer is mostly interested in the chest. The items inside the chest are meant to be extremely valuable and extremely, extremely rare. How many times have you come across a temple that has of a dead god? Of course, whatever's in this chest is of extreme value to them.
Any markings on this chest that marks it out from just say a normal treasure chest?
Apparently there's supposed to be some kind of symbols on there of whatever god this is. I have no idea. All I've heard is that most likely in places like this, it's a golden chest, maybe even some made of platinum, who knows? Very highly valuable. Obviously, the chest in itself is worth quite a penny, but the items inside are the ones that are the most important to this person.
Okay.
Oh, here's the order. Should you guys decide? Yes.
Well, and of course we get the cure, the antidote to the poison in addition to this, right?
Absolutely.
Put us at the
Half
top
a
of the
day,
queue.
half a day journey there, half a day journey back. Maybe a couple of hours inside this tomb. Yeah, your captain will be walking around in 2 days' time. Back to his normal surly self.
Sounds
That's
like
the way we love him.
Sounds like a pretty tight timeline.
Well, of course. And not to mention, the longer that you wait, the more is the opportunity for others to know about this tomb, and then you have competition. So the sooner you get on this, the better. In my position, I'm the first to know because, well, I pay to be the first to know. So you have the advantage at this point.
We get the 1,500 for the bodyguard here.
1,500 for the bodyguard.
Can you make it just 2,000? Just to even 2,000. That's a nice number.
I tell you what, you come back with the chest, I'll give you a cool $2,000.
How about you keep that 150, the 1,500, and put it towards the cure for the captain. So even if we don't come back,
That's the way we're gonna need some supplies. I don't know about you, but I'm a little low of funds.
the captain.
Or we better get going.
All right.
Very well. Clearwater, half a day's journey. Good luck to you. And
Yes, on that 2,000.
bring back the chest. Absolutely, 2,000 is
Well,
the
that's a
deal.
bonus.
Well, the one.
Well, we didn't get any right now. We
for the bodyguard.
so we can go get prepared.
Oh, you want it in advance?
Well, we delivered you the bodyguard.
Um,
You got the bodyguard right here.
Do a
Do what we-
persuasion check.
Can I just give you the help action?
Yes, he can.
That was a 17. Okay, we're definitely with a 17. It's gonna be a 17.
17 flat.
Bodyguard, not charismatic.
No.
Very well.
I'm negative.
18,
Same.
not 2,000.
Okay. And we get that now,
1800, absolutely. Right now.
Thank you.
That way you guys can gather some supplies, whatever you need. But again, your race against the clock, I would hurry if I were you.
Okay. You're so kind. Thank you.
Oh, I am nothing if I am
Let's get
not
going, guys.
benevolent to my beloved, and you guys are just leaving. Very well.
Thank you.
So
You
we're in
are
a hurry.
also
We're in a
my
hurry.
beloved.
We'll see you in 2 days.
Very well. Very well.
Okay.
I blow you because we don't have lips. And I leave.
So we would know
Like
like
this.
any like bakers and like
Oh yeah, you know everything in this town.
preventionists,
Anything in this town.
potions.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
the
yeah.
sake of brevity, right? Is there
Yeah,
anything
just
that you
healing
guys want?
potions.
Right?
Okay.
How much healing potions can one?
I could use some diamonds.
What's that?
I could use some diamonds for
Oh
certain
my
things. And
gosh. Time for shopping.
We can make it quick, right? We don't have to spend all day on this.
Okay,
Just
let's see.
diamonds and health potions.
Diamonds, health potions, food, water, right? To last us.
We got
We
rations.
have rations and stuff already.
Alright.
Dun, 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 dun,
Don't
dun,
worry, guys, I can
dun,
provide
dun,
for us in
dun,
the
dun,
world.
dun, 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 dun. Let me go to my magic
Over
shop.
here.
Diamonds.
How many? Yeah. I'm gonna need how many, like revivifies and raised deads do we want?
Well, isn't 1 diamond 2,000 gold?
I think so.
It's
No, it goes-
1,300
it goes
for Revivify,
500. Yeah, 500 for raised dead.
Okay.
500 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay.
But and the revivify is what 200, 300. So do we want to do like one revivify, one? We want
Raised
to invest
dead.
in that,
That's like
or
that's
2
a good.
revivifies?
I do 2 revivifies because you're fast, right? I feel like I trust you as a cleric.
I mean,
I'm up in
Don't look at me like that after I say I trust you as a cleric.
I mean, I
You're
don't think
making me
I
think
got it
twice.
prepared. So I mean, might as well use it if we need
Right.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 1 and 1.
Yeah, I
And then-
agree.
And then that's 800 gold of our gold right there, gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then
How much potions will the rest give us?
700 gold.
700 gold. Let's call it for fun and for
I think my
brevity's sake.
character had like 100 gold on him already.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so if you want to round up to 800,
Yeah, let's go ahead and say 6 potions.
just regular healing or greater?
Let's throw greater in there, just
Thank
because
you,
I'm feeling
thank you,
generous.
thank
And you
you.
know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah.
He says they're greater. You're pretty sure he's not lying to
Okay,
you.
so how many did we get? You said
7?
7 total.
7 total.
So 2 each, and then you want to give me the extra one as the healer, or someone else want to use it?
Or should
Yeah.
they get it as the main
I think so. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna kite.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mid range. Okay.
I'm very.
I'm gonna do 2.
Me
2
too.
for me. You get 3. You get 2.
Just
All
for
right.
potions?
A greater.
Greater healing.
Okay.
Cool. I think that's. Anybody else? Is that it?
Nope.
I think we're good.
All
Here
right.
I
goes.
have darts and stuff.
That's the
arrows.
fastest. That's the fastest I've ever had.
There we go. Hey.
Gold leave in my life.
Don't let me think about magic items. Just give me potions and let's leave.
All right.
I know myself.
Easy come, easy go, as they say.
That's right. That's right. Hey, that's the pirate's life.
Gotta spend money to make money.
That's right. And save the captain? Hey, this is
Even
important.
better.
So yeah, you jump in the ship. You just take just the three of you guys. You guys can captain this ship pretty easily.
Oh, I got some navigating skills.
Oh yeah. We're gonna say that it's early morning when you dropped off the captain. Get them all comfy, so you have the whole day ahead of you. You guys pull into Clearwater. Roughly 5 hours later, and as soon as you do, you recognize the fact that there was definitely a natural disaster here. A lot of the buildings, I mean, you guys have come here on occasion, not very often. It's a small town for the most part, but a lot of the buildings have been destroyed. A lot of the people are trying to rebuild. It's been a week. So like the dead have been buried at this point, that kind of thing. But everybody is still trying to get their stuff together. They're still trying to find some stuff that they've lost, that kind of stuff. And they're just starting to get on their feet. Just almost at that time period when they're not rebuilt, but at least okay. For the most part, everybody is in the streets and that kind of stuff, talking to one another. The men are mostly building like a new tavern kind of a thing. And you walk into the town and this is what you see. You guys want to do anything?
So I thought the rift was not in the middle of the ocean, it's in the middle of the town.
It's the crack in the earth is a little further outside of this town.
Oh, okay, we got you.
It's like up the mountain.
Yeah,
For some reason, I
up
was
the mountain.
imagining it like in the middle of the ocean. That wouldn't make sense.
This water pools in. It's the end of the earth. And everything
Like
pours off.
in Sinbad, the animated one. It's
Yeah.
like you have to go over the cliff into
Yeah.
like the dimensional rift.
Yeah.
It's flat. Pay up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got our supplies. Did anybody need anything? Do we want to talk? Oh, let's go to the inn real quick.
Okay.
We know this town pretty well too, right?
Slightly. You know, you've been here
We've
a couple
been
of
here,
times.
right?
Yeah.
Where would we go to like maybe hear of any local gossip?
Yeah.
It would have been the inn, but it is currently under renovations. There is a bunch of people outside who are like the ladies and things who are like kind of cleaning things up and getting some like a small little like a stand, you know, like a taco stand, you know, like that. In the interim while they're building the inn, and she's kind of feeding people from there and that kind of stuff. And she sees you and says, "Traveler, what brings you to town?"
We heard you guys had some issues with an earthquake not too long ago. How'd you guys hold up?
Oh, I wish I could say that we did better, but no, we've.
Is that what happened to the inn here?
Oh
Collapsed
yes.
on itself?
You know, it was my great grandfather who built this inn.
Could have been a little stronger, huh?
Yes.
Too soon?
Got us.
Was that
Yeah.
too soon?
And you can see her. She kind of gives you this look of, oh, that was. Still, do you require any nourishment, any food, any drink? We still have some things that I'll most likely spit in. But anyways, if you should desire anything, I can get
good.
you something.
Good.
No?
Anyone else? No?
I want to take to the skies. I'm terribly awkward and don't like people on the lookout, so I'm going to take to the skies and I'm going to see if I can see anything
Okay.
off.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for perception. Are you looking specifically for landmarks, looking for people? What are you looking for?
They said that it was like the earthquake, so I'm looking for like fault lines. This is my favorite terrain, just this line.
Okay.
So I'll get some bonuses.
Yeah. And then I'll keep on just talking to chat while he's doing that, chatting her up, and seeing if there was any, like, rumors or any kind of weird stuff happening around, or if they heard of any kind of, like, strange rifts or portals that open up in the middle of nowhere. You know, nonchalantly. Just
29.
anything weird.
So she looks at you and says, "Oh no, nothing like that.
Insight check.
Everything is just wonderful and beautiful here, as you can tell." Insight. Yes, absolutely.
I have a passive 19 insight, by the way.
Yeah, she's pretty pissed at you.
Yeah. Let's see what we... Yeah.
Any insight, any information she has, she's not given on purpose.
Was it the grandpa joke?
Yeah, that was the one.
I'm not very charming, if you didn't know.
she
We're
definitely
all
noticed.
low charisma. 29.
29. One, you can see, I mean, you've passed up and down this coast a long time, and so there's a bit of a, not a mountain, but a somewhat mountain, right? Smallerish mountain. And you can definitely see there's a crack all the way down. It's only about a mile away. It's not that far. You can definitely see the crack, and you could imagine that there might be a way into the mountain along that crack somewhere. As you're kind of looking at that and you're trying to checking things out, you actually see a lady, and she's actually walking back from those areas. And with your amazing perception that you just rolled, you can see that she's just like kind of teared up, and her face is kind of a wreck. She looks like she's been digging around and that kind of a thing. And she's only half a mile away, in between the town and the mountain.
We have no way to communicate, huh?
Nope.
I'm gonna try and find my do.
Okay.
Since you're talking to the guy, I'm gonna find do.
I'm saying it. You said she has a food stand?
Yep.
It's just her running it, or is there other people?
She's got like 2 helpers that are helping, but she's definitely the one in charge.
What kind of food do you have?
Oh, for you, I definitely have a pie. And for you, it's free. And she just takes a pie and hands it over to you, and it's a meat pie. And you can tell she put a lot of, like, you know, blood, sweat, and tears into this pie. So, yeah, it's just a small little personal one.
Thank you for the pie.
And then all of a sudden you see
Absolutely.
the tongue come out real fast and like go up in one.
That's
Oh.
good.
Hungry, are we? Oh, here
Here's
comes
your plate.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for this. It's so nice to meet someone charming and sweet.
Dude, I see a huge crack in the mountain.
Right?
Yeah, can I talk to you? And I step away from these people. I like put my wing in between.
Like a little veil.
Yeah, in between them and us. I'll be like, there's like a huge super split. So like, I think we can get it carefully. I can carry this. You can hold on to my staff. I'll hold my staff like this, and you hang on the middle. That's fine.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
We'll use the scabbard of my short sword instead, since I don't
That's my,
use that.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try. So there's a crack in the mountain, and there's a spot about a section somewhere in the middle of the mountain where we'll be able to get into the mountain. But it's either climb up or I carry you guys up.
At this point, the lady who you saw coming back from the mountain, she's just entering into town, and you can see that she's heading towards a house, and it's like an apartment, really, more than a house.
I mean, I could just hop. I could hop up to 25.
Are you confident in your mountain climbing abilities, or do you want me to carry you?
I think I could be okay.
Yeah,
How
it's not
big are
that.
you?
It's not that big of a mountain.
Are you like a skinny little elf?
Medium. Medium sized. Well. And I got plate.
Oh well. Maybe not carry you so much.
You know what I mean? I'm a cleric.
You're 25 feet of
Kinda
movement,
thick.
and then 25
Well, yeah.
feet of jumping.
I'm chunky.
Yeah, you're a goth elf.
Chunky. There you go. Put you in town.
Go like 15 feet straight up.
I think we can climb it.
Yeah, you guys can climb it.
Think Superstition Mountains height-wise, but not as steep.
Oh, I got this.
Not steep at all. We're talking like nice gradual.
Yeah.
I can.
So it's not that bad.
I mean, I can jump 25 feet at a time,
Yeah.
and then up 15 feet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. No frog.
All right. So you're heading up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start making your way over there, and as you do, you just start following the crack basically that's near the bottom of the mountain. And sure enough, as you keep moving up and up and up, you start seeing that it kind of opens up a little bit bigger, and it closes up, and it opens up a little bit bigger more, and then it closes up. And there's one point where you look, and it is wide enough for maybe like 2 people to go down at once. So it's like kind of a bigger opening, and way down at the bottom is this, like, it's like a cavern almost, right? Near down at the bottom, you see what looks like marble. We're talking maybe 500 feet down. And that marble, because the sun's not hitting it just right, you're only able to see like a few steps. But you get the idea that there may be a bigger temple down there if the sun was just more in your line of sight.
Okay. I can grab you. You're small anyway, right? Or you medium?
I'm medium.
I have a as a bonus. It's called Steps of the Night.
Mm-hmm.
Right? As a bonus action, when I'm in dim light or darkness,
Mm-hmm.
you can magically give yourself flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 minute. You
Oh.
can do this 4 times per day and regain it on a long rest. Right? So what I'm
Oh
thinking
yeah.
is hop down with you in my arms, kind of just like free fall,
And then, boom.
and then hit my parachute.
Yeah.
You don't want.
Sure, we can.
We're gonna wrap you up real quick.
Yeah, wrap you in a cloak, swaddle you like a baby.
We're homies.
I know.
We've been around.
I'm saying I have poisonous skin.
I'm not licking you tonight. Maybe that's another night.
Are you guys gonna do some toad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I want to hit some hard.
I can't. That's really sad for me. I can't.
I'm
Birds
just-
don't have the same system. They're immune to the poisons
Oh,
of
as
all
long
the
as you
toads.
roll a d6.
Wait, I'm immune to like birds, I guess, or like eat toads and stuff like that. So.
That's
You're
true.
immune to poison?
No, but like birds eat toads and shit like that.
Oh.
And nature is.
Okay.
Oh, I'd say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not
So
poison
anyway,
per se, but
Yeah,
maybe
but like
We like
Yeah.
hook up
His
some
if
kind
you
of.
took,
poison,
a,
we-
if you took
we-
a snack, it wouldn't hurt you.
we're accustomed to.
You have like a robe
Yeah.
that you wear, and I can just like,
No, I'm wearing chain mail right now.
or anyway,
A chain,
whatever. I'm sure we
wearing
can
like a
figure-
chain shirt, pretty much.
Yeah.
Tie a rope around your waist, and the 2 of us can carry you down.
Yeah.
You do notice that there is a chain already attached to a rock, and it's on the edge as it's going down.
Like somebody's already been here.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of hard to see, but now that you're about to get in there, you're like, there's a chain already here. And it's a long chain. It reaches to the bottom.
Oh, I'm just gonna jump.
It's not very strong. Like, whoever put this here didn't know anything about, belaying.
Can I
But,
try and make it more secure?
Absolutely. Go ahead and do a... you can do an intelligence check to intelligently find a better way to do it, or you can maybe do a skill check that you think would be appropriate, that you have advantage on. Or not advantage, but proficiency
I'm
in.
gonna tap
Survival.
my staff twice. I'm gonna
Survival
cast
for
Mage
knots?
on myself.
Alright.
Lasts for 8 hours, not concentration.
Strength for extra securing it tightly.
Yeah.
Can I do strength?
Yeah. All right.
Athletics?
Athletics for going down, yeah.
Okay.
And you're super light.
Insight for the knot.
Oh, it's not going to think back at you.
I'm trying to think of all the good things I have.
Can I see down into the hole anymore?
Would it be a
It's
savings or just a regular?
Or just regular.
Okay.
It's just that one, like your opening, that opening is the only light source that's coming in. And so it's just basically a little spotlight that's kind of shining on one section, but it slowly moves as the sun moves.
Can I light a torch and drop it?
Oh, absolutely.
Or, question, since I'm a pirate, would I have history of tying knots before?
Ah, that's true. Okay, you know what? Because you're a pirate in particular, I'll give you advantage on a regular D20 roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have an ability called Eyes of the Night.
Okay.
And so, as an action, I can share my 300. I have 300 feet dark vision
Okay.
because I'm a Twilight cleric. but I can share that
Mhm.
with up to 5 willing creatures. Within
Dark
10 feet
vision
of
it
me,
is.
lasting for 1 hour.
Oh, perfect.
So just at least to get us started, you got 300 feet of dark vision.
Nice.
I'll
12.
dip back into the hole and
Yeah, it was kind of hard. Like, you figured out that the rock that they kind of attached it to it's for the most part pretty good. Like, you're pretty sure you could make it down. You're a little worried about this guy making it down the rope because
You guys have your armor.
he's got heavy armor on, and so I'm sure he'll do it.
Okay.
He's gonna
Okay.
make it. It's totally. What's the worst that could
You should
happen?
see me tugging it.
Like-
Secure. Secure. Secure.
There you go. Hey, that's a glowing
Okay.
recommendation right there.
I'll try your champ.
Me first. Me first. You wait. You wait.
Sure enough, you start going down, and as you're going down, the chain swings a little bit as you're kind of like, moving your way down, and the mechanism that's holding it on.
You have climbing speed?
It's 20 feet.
So after a while, he's down to the bottom. Perfect. Like no problems. I mean, you didn't even see like the chain swing out or anything, or like slip at all. Like it looks pretty stable, man. This is not too bad.
Can I roll perception on that?
I'll just look
You can
down.
do an intelligence check on this one to see how well you remember
I'm not
it.
very good at
You're
that.
also a pirate, so you can use the advantage.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. 11.
11. Yeah, you could totally make it,
Got
man.
this.
You feel secure, man. This is like
I got this, dudes.
totally great. So you
All
get
right.
on there,
Yeah.
and you're about halfway, and you feel it go, snick, and it kind of like falls maybe like an inch.
Oh shit.
Time faster.
But
Time
it's,
faster. Time faster.
it's still working. So
Okay.
keep on going down.
Okay. Whoa.
And you're flying.
Can I be watching him now? After seeing him go,
Yeah. You're at the top then, right? So you're looking at it, and you see that it's actually wedged itself better into the rock, and so you're like, oh, it's better. It's settled almost. It probably wasn't very comfortable, but it looks a lot more secure now than it did before.
I'll like dive down after him, and you'll just see me like rocket past you, full free fall as I just
All right.
Show off.
So now at the bottom of this cavern area, you realize that there once was a path from the temple back behind you through the mountain. Like there must have been some kind of an opening back there. But for whatever reason, it almost looks like lava or whatever else has covered up that entire wall. Like there's no entrances in and out. As you look at the temple, and now that you guys have this dark vision, you're able to see everything a lot clearer, and you see that this temple it's deceptively large, or it's deceptively small, right? So it looks small, but it's actually very, very large. You can see that it goes into the walls, and it's got a lot of space behind it, just by how it's built and how the like the what we call it, pillars and things like that are built. You get the impression that this is actually like almost like a castle size temple.
Do I recognize any iconography or anything like that?
Nothing. Everything in this place has been long forgotten. Like whoever this god was like worshipped, there's nothing. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the script has been like purposefully like pulled off, like chipped and scratched. You can see tool marks on certain areas. So yeah, they did a lot of things to destroy whoever this god was, was serving.
Well, hate being underground, and I pull out my flask and
Get a little courage there. Something else that you see is that the door that opens up into this is made of marble, right? Everything here is made of marble. But because of the earthquake, the door hinges is off center, and so there's a crack basically, right? The veil has been torn in two. It's this way, and so there's a way to get into the
temple.
the temple easily. And there used to be a puzzle, it looks like, some kind of like something you had to do in order to get past it, but you're not gonna have to do that because it's cracked open. It's like an egg.
Busted the door in.
Interesting. Can I peek inside?
Absolutely. You look inside the crack and you see that it is just beautifully laid out. Like there's hardly even any dust anywhere. It's just beautiful marble everywhere. You still see the tool marks on walls and things where there may have been like a mural of something where they've just torn it down on purpose. But other than those places they intentionally destroyed, everything else is pristine and beautiful and gorgeous. Like your immediate thought would probably be that this was a god of beauty. And someone came in and just destroyed everything.
Defaced it.
Mm-hmm. It was defaced on purpose. You also don't hear anything. There's no movements, there's no sounds, there's just...
Is it all marble? Or is there like other...
there's some other materials mixed in.
No plant life or anything like that?
Oh, no plant life whatsoever. You could tell that there was places where plant life... Nope.
Okay.
All stone, like a bench.
Does it look like a corridor that I'm peeking into?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Looks clear, guys. You wanna go in?
Yeah. Do you and I want to take point? You in the back middle?
I'm usually pretty good in the middle.
I'll hold up the rear.
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, you heading in?
Dude, you're so cute.
So you start making your way through the corridors and things. And again, the tiles and things on the ground, everything looks very pristine. It's starting to bother you the further and further you go in that certain things have been defaced. Like you see the body of some beautiful woman who was the god, but her face has been destroyed on purpose. So you like who she was is lost to time. You also would like to do a history check just to see if you guys can tell how long this place has been empty.
And I like to do like a perception as well. I'm a passive 19 perception,
Oh, okay.
but I'm looking for any artifacts, any
Okay.
murals that haven't been defaced,
Okay.
any statues or relics.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, this is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm
Okay.
kinda,
With a passive 19?
yeah.
All right.
I got 19 for history.
19 history.
10.
10. You have no idea. It is super old. It smells damp and dank and
I hate
gross.
being underground.
Like, and what's bothering you most would most likely be the fact that there's no air movement whatsoever. And so it feels hotter and nastier than it normally would because there's zero air movement. For a bird, that would just start freaking you out. You start realizing that this place is ancient. Like it has to be like hundreds and hundreds of years old. Like it's, for whatever reason, like some of the artifacts and things are decayed in a way that just speaks of just seriously old.
Wow.
Like thousands of years is what you're thinking of.
Old.
I got 19. on history.
19 with a 19, so.
Same.
You start to find items, but they're only pieces of items. So you'll find a cup, but you'll only find the bottom, and the top is missing. Like it's just gone. Then you'll find, like a book or something, but it's been cracked and the pages have been ripped out on purpose. So you get like a word here and a word there, the things that are closest to the binding, but it's just worthless. Like everything you're finding is junk.
Someone came in here already.
Mm-hmm. And was thorough.
Do I notice any of their footsteps or place?
With a 19, and because of the dust, there's a fine level of dust on the ground, which there should be a whole bunch, but there's only a fine misting of dust on the ground, and you can easily see there's footsteps going in. So someone's here. But who's?
Go.
Yeah,
I think
I'll
it should
relay
be up our
that.
pace.
We should be careful though, because somebody's come here before us, obviously. So might not be friendly.
We're not friendly either.
No, that's right.
Sometimes.
Well, yeah.
We're all a little feral in our own ways. You and I are a little bit.
So what order are you guys going in?
So
I go first.
I'm second.
Okay.
I guess I'm the
You're
murder
pulling
victim
in
in the rear.
Yeah, the murder victim in the rear. All right.
Always go after one in the back.
Do we
Make
have
the smallest to biggest.
Go ahead and use. Yeah, just grab
Got
some of
frogs?
those. No, I have no frogs. I
have
have
a bird?
0 frogs. Not
burb?
anything that's gonna be useful. Yeah, just grab whatever mini you guys can
Oh
find.
yeah, is there an Aaron Yes
This
over
one
there?
kinda almost looks like a winged.
Yeah, it's kind of. So as you guys are walking through,
Is there an Aaron Yes
um,
over there? The little harpy ladies.
you suddenly hear a click.
Enormous.
Uh-oh.
one.
I need for wait, what's the name? The name is shoot.
Do?
Do. That was this close. That close. I need to do a dexterity saving throw. Holy cow! That is now my
With you.
favorite.
Yeah.
That's my
Is there
favorite
like
name.
a bird adjacent?
Do. Why is it do? Do.
What am I doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
You hear everybody in the room hears this shifting of stone on stone.
19?
19. You catch on that you just stepped on a trap.
Oopsies.
And as you step on it, you feel this wind pass over your head.
Oh, that feels nice.
And as you look up, it's gone, and you look to the left, and there is a spear levered into the wall. Like, if that was any one of these guys, they would have just been skewered, like, in their chest or in their head. But because you're so small, and kind of ducked as soon as you felt the lever pull, it just passed straight over you. Boom.
The wall gave us a free spear.
I'll take it.
It's completely made of stone. Like the entire spear. It's a part of the wall as opposed to like a weapon you can use.
I could drop this on somebody.
Yeah, you could
I-
definitely drop it on somebody. Yeah. Are you just gonna hold on to it, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, is this the front?
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Actually, you're coming down this way, and you come to the door.
Okay.
Are you just gonna keep on going?
Be careful.
I'm gonna yell, check for traps.
Okay, so everybody start checking for traps. We're looking for perception rolls.
20.
20. Good job there.
Natty 20.
Oh, you guys are all vigilant.
Dirty 20.
Man,
Wow.
you guys are.
Well,
I'm
technically,
glad I'm getting
it'll
rid
be-
of all these 20s now.
It'll be
Yeah.
25 technically, but
I rolled an 11, but I have good perception.
me too.
We're all really
Wise.
I'm a samurai. You're talking about?
As you guys come up to the door, it's almost immediate. Every single one of you guys realizes that there's a trap, almost like the doormat, basically, area of the door is trapped, and all of you sense it all at the same time.
Yeah.
And so you kind of just move around a little bit, and on the door you see that it's locked. There's some kind of a lock, but what you also see is that the grooves, like when someone opens the door, where it rubs on the ground. You see like scratches on the ground where it's been opened. Do a investigation check would probably be better here. All of you.
Not the bad. Oh, natural 20!
Oh.
You're right. You're trying to get them all out of the way now.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
That's what I'm doing.
13.
13.
I have
13s?
investigation.
So I'm getting rid of all your 20s.
Yeah. I'm rolling real mids right now, guys.
So you two are paying attention to the door itself, and this is the one thing that has not been defaced. And you start realizing why. It's because it's magically in tune, right? Like there's not a way to deface this, or else they probably would have. What you notice is that the scratches on the ground, they're new. They're not old. And this door has been opened quite a few times, like a few times. There's a number of grooves on the ground and things like that to indicate that it's possible that these grooves have been opened up within the past day, maybe 2 days. There's even some still little rubble and stuff where it's scratched, especially it's scratching mostly now because of the earthquake and things have unsettled.
Yeah.
And so when someone opens it, it's going to scratch a lot more than it normally would have, and it's done that now. So you know at the very least within the week of the earthquake, this door has been opened.
Can I do an Arcana check on the door?
Absolutely. Anybody else like to do an Arcana check on the door?
Nope. Natural one.
I'll do one just for
You can't go worse than a 1.
2.
Okay, I'll try. Why not? I'm not smart. I'm not.
It's
intelligent.
correct. He is not worse than a 1.
What does that say?
With my Arcana, I probably got a 5, so I probably.
I got.
What is that?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What is that?
That is a 9.
Okay.
So, the 9. So with the highest roll of a 9,
Our frog.
you're not really sure what it is. You're not sure what it is at all. You think, it's got to have some kind of magical properties. Why else would it still look so brand new? But you're not stupid enough to touch it. With the 2, you're like, maybe I shouldn't touch it.
I do the twitch and
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
like-
closer, like
Yeah.
slowly.
And you're like, no, maybe I shouldn't touch it. With a roll of a 1, you're like, a door. I should push this open. And so you reach up and you put your hands on the door, and as soon as you do, spikes from the other side stab through your hands. And as soon as they do, like, you can still pull your hands away, but you've just taken 7 points of piercing damage. Everybody do a quick perception check.
12.
Since it's your hands that are getting pierced, I'll let you have advantage on it.
11.
14 plus, so 21.
21, you definitely see it. You miss it completely. You're like, oh my gosh, my friend's hands just got pierced.
26.
26. The two of you guys realize as soon as he pulls his hands away from the spears or the spikes that are coming through, as soon as he pulls his hand away, the blood seeps into the door itself, and the door cracks slightly.
Gotta pay the toll and all.
You put your hands on, and again, it stabs through.
We'll each do one. We gotta get this door open.
An additional 9 damage. Door cracks open again, slightly.
Is it enough to peek through?
You can peek to the side, but all you see is another wall. You can't peek into it yet. It's only about an inch.
Your turn.
My turn.
You want to
You
do
have
it?
the most hit points.
But I don't wanna.
Bleed for us.
But I don't wanna.
I'll do my hands.
Hi.
All right, that is. We're gonna say 7 from this point forward. 7 damage for anybody puts their hands on, and again another inch.
Just be careful now that.
So right now we're looking at maybe 4 inches total.
So like, this is gonna be a long way to get this open. Okay, let me
There's a heavy tax on this door to get through
let
it.
me cast the spell magic on the door.
So you're like, forget this. We're gonna like get through this door. We're just gonna dispel it. And
Yeah.
you throw this spell on it, and as soon as you do, the magic leaves you, and it starts to go into the door itself. Do a. Ooh, this is a. What's your spell modifier? Is it intelligence?
17, wisdom.
Wisdom. Do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
We're looking for a DC of 15.
Come on, buddy.
Plus
You
9.
got.
This is my stuff right here. Oh shit.
9.
13.
13. As soon as you
Did
start,
guidance yourself?
I do get an
As a player?
advantage against charmed. Oh yeah, can I guidance?
I'll let you do it.
Oh, can you guidance saving throws?
Resistance.
Yes.
Okay. Guidance.
Can you guidance saving throws?
Well, you're gonna. I'll let it because you would have guidance yourself before you started doing something, because you know it's gonna be a
I got a 14.
14, right? One below. So it won't be that bad because it's only one below. So you start to dispel the magic, and then you feel the magic leave you. You see it entering into the door. The gold that's on the door itself seems to glow slightly. And then you feel the door become greedy and grab hold of your magic and start pulling it into the door. And it takes a severe strength, basically, of will to stand back away from it and to cut the spell off. It could have sucked every ounce of energy and magic from your body and left you dead on a husk on the ground. But instead, you were going to take 10 damage.
Okay.
And as that happens, the door opens another 5 inches as it just took a heavy toll from your magic.
Wow. Other than that third spell slot, I still have all my other spell slots.
Oh yeah, you still have all your spell slots. If you would have rolled lower than 14,
Maybe
they
not.
would have taken the spell slot. That's what I was planning on.
Cool.
Ooh. Well, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Next, somebody else.
So that's his turn.
You have the most. I'm the leader. You do it.
You're all my underlings.
Remember that. I'm the leader. You do it.
I do it again.
I just want to hold it there until the door opens.
Okay, so it's gonna just keep sucking away at your blood. So we're gonna say,
Cure wounds you.
in order, so let's see. So 5 inches, another 4 inches. So right now, the door is 9 inches or so open.
All right.
How much more do you want this thing open? Every
Probably
inch is gonna
12.
cost you
A foot
10.
is enough for us to squeeze through, right?
About a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys think so?
A foot's easy for you to get through without any armor. You could probably get through.
Yeah, I'm a skinny little bird.
Maybe
Full
a foot
way.
and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a foot and a half would probably
So it's at 9
a
now.
tight.
I'm on medium armor. I got
5
chain shirts.
plus 6, 11 more inches.
11 more inches. That's 110 total hit points.
I'd be dead.
Well, you can do it 10 at a time,
Yeah.
but then you're gonna have to be dipping into some of your
Reserves.
Well, you can take a short rest.
reserves.
No, I got spell slots.
Well, yeah, but
It's not gonna take it all at once. So, what do you guys want to do?
and we can.
Does anybody have luck?
No, I ain't got no spells today.
Nox.
No. I'm a cleric. I don't got that. I do
I-
got. Okay. I got this, guys.
All right.
I
Let's
got
see it.
this. I got this. Aura Vitality.
Okay.
Oh.
Third level.
Okay.
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura of 30 feet. Until the spell ends, which is 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
The aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Nice.
So
Okay,
you can
yeah.
just
So
constantly
just,
feed.
you know,
Huh?
just
Wait,
taking
wait.
your time and
Yeah,
then
he's like,
stab.
this thing's like the perfect.
And then heal up a little bit more, and then
Yeah.
stab, and then heal up, and you could do it too, and then it would heal you
me,
both.
Yeah, and him.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know?
Just be careful.
All right, so we're gonna say that you guys take your time,
Spikes are poisoned.
and
we're good.
You're pulling it up.
you go to the very edge of that spell, and it cuts off right at the end, and the door is now well enough open for you guys to get in without any problem.
Okay.
It's,
It'd be
I
like
wanna
4
take-
times 10, 40 hit points. Because I was just going on an average of 2d6. 2d6
yeah.
is what, 4 hit points? 4 is that 4?
2d6 would be 6, right? That's
We'll say
half.
10 or 12.
6. Okay. So then that's at least 60 hit points.
Each.
Right.
Okay, so,
So it's 120. So it's opened up at this point, what, almost 2 feet?
Okay.
Yeah, just about. We'll say 2 feet. So yeah, easy to get through. Immediately though, as soon as you open up the door and you can sense, there's enough room for you to like pick your head in, you smell rot.
much else did we lose?
Actually, you're back up to full at this point, right? But he's down a spell. What it comes down to.
Yep. 2 spell slots.
Mm-hmm. On this one door.
Yeah.
This is a great door. Got rid of your 20s, got rid of 2 spell spots, man.
You're loving it.
I love it.
This time it's
You're like, I didn't have to do a battle.
Spend those spell slots, baby. You keep spending
Do I
them.
see what's causing the spell?
Some old spooky
Actually-
blood sacrifice.
Yes. There is something in front of you about maybe 15 feet, and you can see it squirming, and it's on a pike, basically. Pike is coming straight up from the ground, and it's skewered.
Well,
What is it?
It's a person.
do I recognize this person?
Do you want to go in?
You alive?
As soon as it hears you, it spins around on the pike
Oh, dude.
and starts to reach out towards you. It can't reach because it's stuck.
I was
but
like
it's-
15 feet away.
Oh yeah, easily 15 feet away.
Are you shooting?
All right.
Right in the eyes.
We're gonna say you just keep shooting until it's gone, until it's dead. The one thing you recognize is the fact that this is not it's an undead, but it's not an old undead. This thing is pretty fresh.
Like recently turned.
Within the last 3 days. Like you would know how long it takes for things to decay and that kind of stuff. Like it still has, like usually maggots and all that kind of stuff. Like all the signs of death. It's like this thing is pretty fresh. Usually when undead are like skeletons and very, very undead and they just stay that way. This is pretty fresh. And in fact, even the clothes some of them even look new. Like they haven't been.
Does he have anything on him?
He looks like a peasant. He looks like one of the people in the village you just left.
Any money?
Be careful for traps.
Looks like we found the guy who came in here before us.
Can I take any money that he has?
That lady that was crying that came from town, Betty, that's her brother, husband, someone.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Can I just take whatever he has?
Yeah, it's just dead now on the pike, and it's just kind of laying there. As you go up to it, one, it's extremely dark, but because you have your dark vision, you're able to see the corridors and things that are in front of you. You start going through its pockets. He has a few different items in his pockets, like some flint, things like that. He's got some rations, some food. The food hasn't even really gotten bad. Like it's bread, and it's still not fresh, but you can still eat it.
We're gonna take that.
And you can also see that he has like a paper in his pocket, and he has like a pencil kind of an idea. And you realize that he figured out a way of getting through the door by looking at the first door, and there's a code that you could basically do by touching different places on the door and get through without paying the price of death. But you guys didn't look at the first door.
Magic.
You guys didn't look at the first door, so you didn't know to look at the same signs for the second door. And so yeah, he figured out a way of getting through, which is why he's on the inside. But as soon as he got through,
Spikes came and killed him.
Spike came up and stabbed him.
A lot of good that did.
Yeah. So he was smart, but
Sucker.
he wasn't that smart.
Smart, not perceptive.
I want to
He was
like.
smart, not perceptive. That's exactly right.
I want to make sure. I want to kind of look around and see if there's any other traps.
How
How big is this room?
let me go ahead and move
300
you.
feet darkness, right?
Oh yeah. You can definitely see the entirety of the
If
room.
it's big enough to fly, I'll get an aerial view.
Here is the room that you have found yourselves in.
We're coming in from this way.
You are coming in from the bottom towards you. Yep,
Down
right
here?
there.
And then where's the spikes at?
He is basically up on the stairs, so you're gonna run into a wall. Basically, is the first 10 feet,
Wall.
and then you got to go up to the right.
And around.
And
Got
he's
it.
gotten on the first steps on the very first area, and he's been stabbed and stuck on the steps.
Yeah. Can I fly and perch on this edge right here?
There's a wall.
Yeah, you can actually
wall.
get you can see the top of it.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
room is all wide open. We're looking at
Oh,
possibly.
okay. It's not all the way to the ceiling.
No. This room is wide open. We're looking at ceilings from the top level, which is on that side, probably 15 feet from there, and maybe a good 15 feet from where you're at to that first level
Got it.
before the stairs. So it's a pretty big room. So you jump up on the top?
Yeah, I'll very carefully
Perch.
fly and perch.
Go ahead and put your mini where it is that you think you'd like
You
them to
scoot
have.
me forward and have me be right on that railing
I already
right
was
there.
going through his stuff, so I'm right at the body already.
Yep, so you're right there with the body. There you go.
I'm looking. I'll jump
Checking out.
over, checking.
I have a passive perception of 17. Just keeping an eye.
Excellent. With a passive perception of 15, when you fly up and you land on the perch, you're staring at a few zombies that are not trapped. Very old zombies, very large zombies. The one down below is a person at one point. These look like they've been intentionally placed here, and he's right in front of you. And that is where we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and do some battle. Alrighty, these guys are about to get into some serious combat, which means we're gonna be rolling some initiatives, and
Before we do,
okay.
do I know like it's about to kind of go down?
I don't know. You're downstairs. I think the only one who knows it's gonna happen is this one over here.
Got you.
He just flew up, looked up, and there's something looking straight back at him.
We make
have
eye
you noticed?
contact and it's awkward.
Yeah, it's like,
they
oh.
noticed. They noticed him. Okay.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
As soon as they see you, you hear this. It's not a scream as much as it is bone-on-bone noise screeching. And it just starts to tear through that entire cavern. You can see it just reverberating off the walls, the marble walls. And so, yeah. Music to your ears. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some rolling of initiative on the app, and we'll go that way.
Due to Vigilant Blessing, I get advantage. So you get one creature you touch, possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes. This benefit ends immediately after the roll, or you use this feature again.
Oh, that's dumb.
Nice.
There's not really a time limit on it. There's not really a limited amount of uses on it, so I'm just gonna have that ready,
Okay.
on myself.
That sounds great. And you're Shinoa.
Yes.
Shinoa.
The first one was a 12, and they're both.
How does that? I rolled a 1.
I got rid of all your 20s. How did that even?
I rolled a 1.
They were both the same exact roll, though, guys. 2 rolls on the thing.
All both 20s. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I got rid of all. I got all of your luck right in the front, man. That's what it does.
I didn't even have any good luck.
This is awesome.
I go first, I'll
Note to future GMs: get rid of all your good rolls. Their good rolls early on, so you can destroy them when it comes to the combat. Which is exactly what's about to happen here. Let's get started. And actually, let's change the. Let's change this tune, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Which one should we do? Let's
Industrial
do
goth metal.
goth
Yeah, doom.
metal.
Oh yeah, I guess you should be the keeper
Alrighty.
of the spell rings.
Probably.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and start off.
This time.
Ooh, look at that. It's A up first.
Oh, good.
And A is right in front of you. So
Hi,
as
Cortina.
soon as you pop up, out. What in the world is that noise? Is that me? That is me. We're changing that song. Not doing that one.
Bitches.
They are.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
Choose the right music or else it all just falls apart. Great.
Be a rapper bard.
A rapper bard. Alright, let me get this up together. Yeah, let's just go this direction.
Can we get little squares?
Oh. Oh, there's already squares there.
Well, they're like tiles, but.
Oh, you want actual squares?
Tiles? We'll use the tiles. Okay. I was just on the stairs at kind of guess, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'll give you the benefit on the stairs. We'll count them as what, 2?
And
2.
each do the stairs.
Yeah.
It's probably like
I
15,
can
3
jump
spaces.
fucking place them.
All right. So zombie A. Again, these zombies are much bigger. The one that you guys were shooting was the peasant one that came from the village. These guys are bigger, and so he starts swinging at you. Oh, natural 1. Does an 8 hit?
No, I'm gonna use Tipsy Sway. So as soon as he swings at me, I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna kick his arm and he's gonna punch his teammate. So I'm gonna spend 1 key point as a reaction to cause the attack to hit 1 creature of my choice within 5 feet of that.
Ooh, nice. Who's hitting B then?
So I'm gonna fully grab him by the arm and spin him so he fully rotates and hit this other guy.
Nice.
So whatever his damage is.
Excellent. So you see this swing as he's coming down, and it just completely spins around and gives him a nice little whack to his neighbor there. You even see the neighbor kind of bounce back slightly as it regains itself, and then he's going to take another swing at you. This one is a 22 to hit,
That will just hit.
and that is a total of 9 bludgeoning damage and 8 necrotic damage.
Wow.
So these guys are fun.
It's really nice.
Do. Do.
Do. I don't know if that's PC, but it's funny. It's totally funny.
Do. All right, do.
You can see Do. You can see Do grab the two short swords on his back and start flinging them around. And he gonna jump.
All right.
Right here.
Oh, nice.
I have 25 feet of jumping. I don't have to get a running
Oh, yeah.
start. I can just.
Boom.
Yeah, you're there.
Do you want to get between both?
Yeah.
All right, you're there.
Boo.
And then.
Who are we swinging at? A or B?
Hey, I must swing it. My short sword. But first, I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of them, Fighting Spirits, to give myself advantage. And attack rolls until the end of the current turn.
Nice. All right, advantage it up. Let's do this.
I'm so excited. Maybe if I can find my points. Let's see. That would be 21. Wait, hold on.
Yep, 21 hits.
Then the first one's gonna be a D6. So that'd be 5, 6, 7 for the first hit.
7 damage. And what are you using here? The swords, right?
Short swords. Yeah.
Short swords, yep. So you just start smashing into this one with your short sword.
And then for the second attack, it's gonna be 26 to hit,
Oh yeah, that's definitely hitting.
and that's gonna be another 8 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then as sorry guys, new factor with this. Take one additional act. Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna use. How is he almost dead? I'm gonna use action surge. And hit that bitch again.
All right.
27.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
According to that, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage again. So your blades come out, and this cute, cuddly little toad just starts to slash. 1, 2, 3, and even the zombie is like trying to step back and even see you, and it just can't get out of the way as you just start slashing away at it. You did some major damage to it though. Now it's D's turn, and D is
Back
in the
there.
back. And since he can't see you, he's going to try to make it over towards these guys. So he's going to move 30 feet and stop moving towards the guys on the top.
5:30. No dash or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
No dash, because these guys are not smart enough to dash. C is going to do... Can C see you?
I'm back here. I'm up here. I don't.
No, because there's a drop there. So yeah, he wouldn't see you either. So yeah, he's going to go 30 feet that direction as well.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And now it is your turn. You're up.
All right.
Shinoa.
I can see that they leapt over this wall here. From where I'm at right here,
We're looking at 10 feet.
10 feet up?
Mhm.
Okay, I'd like to try to hop over that wall and stand on top of these boxes here. So that's 15,
Okay.
5, and then 10, 15 up there, right?
Yep.
And then, and then hop down 20. Shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm not hang back here.
Do a quick, easy roll of athletics to see if you can jump up there pretty good.
Okay.
And if you do a high roll, I'm going to give you 5 extra feet of movement. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Didn't count. Let's do 5.
A 5. So you make it to the top, and you're like, I got this.
Yeah.
And you get your weapons ready to go, and you take a first step, and the box underneath you shifts, and you fall prone onto the ground.
Sweet. Sweet.
So wonderful.
Sweet. I like it. I like that. That's cool. Okay. Boop.
Yeah, you could.
From the ground.
From there.
Jump on the
You
box
could
and
still
then
cast. You could still.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what just you tell me.
All right, go for
I'm
it.
gonna be like, lay it down. Oh shit. Happens every time. I think my back went out, guys. And then as my action, I like to use my channel divinity,
Okay.
and then I kind of just like whip around like that, like flail, and just kind of cast like a shield, temporary hit points. So
Oh,
everybody gets d6 plus 10.
Nice. All right, roll for him.
Temporary hit points.
Yep.
With the question.
13.
Since I just gave since when I do the bonus feature to give me, it gives me also 10 hit points because I can't talk today.
Yeah, we'll
would
stack
that
them.
Stack them. Okay.
Yeah, we'll stack 'em.
So 23.
Dang, you guys are doing some great stuff over there.
Oh, Tim?
Well, I would have 23 because I gave myself 10 already from doing my bonus feature.
I'm gonna let
I
him
didn't
stack.
think you could stack Tim, but maybe you can.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna let it roll.
TM said so.
I'm being kind
His
today.
rules.
Since I got rid of all your 20s, it's the least I can do. All right.
And
Yep.
you get that plus 13 as well.
Dope.
Then, bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to cast it right here.
Okay.
And start. Which one did you already attack?
A.
Okay.
And B is also hurt.
Yeah.
I'll go for me.
All right. Yeah, B was hit by his friend.
Tipsy sway. I love that.
Mhm.
I feel like you don't get a chance to use it a lot because you don't get swarmed a lot. So it's fun to just be like, nope.
Nope. That's for you. That's for you. Not for
No,
me.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's a 1d8 plus my casting damage. To hits.
Okay. As you fell, all the D and C who are over in the corner see you, and they turn and see you fall on the ground. And it looks like you've attracted their attention as they're going to start moving towards you on their next turn.
21 to hit.
21 definitely hits. Who are you going after?
B.
All right, B is definitely hit.
It's 1d8 plus. So that's 5 plus. I think it's 5 plus my spellcast modifier, which is 9. So 14 points of force damage.
Ooh, wow, good stuff. Yeah, you just that spiritual weapon just cuts right through. Any other bonuses?
That's it. I'm done.
All right, you're up.
All right. So this guy A is hurt now, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. A is taking the most brunt of the damage so far.
I am gonna look him in the eyes and I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Get that?
That's how you do your damage.
There she is.
All right.
And I am gonna spin my staff, and first I'm gonna right for the knee, and then left for his temple.
Ooh, nice. The drunken master.
Staff.
Never seen a bird be so fluid.
21.
Oh yeah, hit.
And then 19.
19 also hits.
So that's a D8 for my staff.
Okay, this is all an A, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1d8 or 2d8 for each hit,
Mm-hmm.
a d6 for each Hunter's Mark, and then another 2d8 for Colossus Slayer because he doesn't have all of his hit points.
Oh man. All right.
Plus 12.
Oh my gosh.
And 20, 23 plus 12, 34 points of bludgeoning damage. Is that
And you're using your
my staff?
your staff. You just spin, crack, and you don't just crack the knee. It just completely severs the knee as he starts to topple. And as you spin around the other direction, you come on top and crack on top of the head, and you see the head pop away from the body as well. The hands and the torsos for a few moments try to keep grasping and moving towards you, and then it eventually just falls to the ground. As it falls, all of its pieces, including its clothes, all turn into ash, and then just fall into the dirt as well. It's almost as if they were just so old that they just disintegrated. Yeah, he is now out of the combat.
Well, and I will rotate around.
Here it is, bonus action.
Yeah, I'll rotate around so I'm behind him, and I'll just fly above him, just getting ready for the next
volley.
strike.
All right, B's turn.
It's gonna save me my key points if I
He's
have
surrounded.
to move my hunter's mark.
All right, B is gonna strike at the frog, and so the first attack is 18 to hit.
I'm gonna use reaction defensive duelist.
Ooh.
So which adds 4 to my AC for that attack. So my AC is 8, 19, 20.
20? Yep. All right, so that doesn't hit you then. And that only works once, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So it says per attack.
per attack. The second one is 19 to hit. Okay. Then we have a total of bludgeoning damage for 5 and necrotic damage for 5. Total of 10 damage.
Slammed you.
Yes, slam it away. Crash, crash. It has no care whatsoever about the fact that there's an Arakakra flying up behind it. But now, it's time for you to do the do.
Do. Okay. First attack. That's not hits. 19 for the second attack.
19 hits.
Got it.
What was your first attack, too?
It would technically have been a 10,
Nope. 10 does not.
because I rolled a 2. 3, 5, 6, 7. Damage. Since it was the first attack.
Okay, 7 damage for B.
Yeah.
Yep. You come right down on top of it, and you can see that you've opened up its chest opened area. There's not even any organs or anything else. It's just all bones for the most part.
Okay, and then I guess bonus action. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
All right.
That's 19.
19 hits.
So it's 1 plus your strength, right?
3
3 damage.
damage. If he had skin, he would be poisoned.
Yeah, and so you smash him in the face, and you see like a tooth or two break out as you now giving him a wicked-looking smile. Yeah, he's still up, but he's doing he's not looking so great. A lot of the bones are chipped and chipped away, and he does not look very happy. Now we have D's turn, followed by C's turn. They are going to look over at you, seeing this little snack that's on the ground, and they're going to just walk right over to you and start punching away.
Yeah, with an advantage.
With advantage.
Opposed to
First attack.
Also,
Yep. 23 to hit.
hits.
Second attack is... Oh, I rolled really low on that one. 12 to hit.
No.
Okay, that was the first one. First damage is 7 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 8 necrotic. And then we're going to do the same thing all over again. We're C, because you're the only one that C can see, right? Yep. This is also with advantage. That is 17 to hit.
Yes.
And advantage again for the last hit. And that is 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and that's not a natural 20, it's just a regular 20.
Yeah.
And this is an additional 6 bludgeoning damage and another 6 necrotic damage, 12.
Okay.
As these two are just coming and just start smashing right on top of you. And you're aiming to like just roll out of the way as best you can, but with all the debris around you, it's kind of hard to roll and evade their barrage. It is now your turn, though.
Okay. Well, I'll stand up. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderwave.
I don't.
I'll come over to this damage.
I've got, however,
radiant damage.
yes. I'm gonna do Spiritual Guardians
Oh.
at 3rd level. And
and that's going to in a 15-foot radius. I call forth the spirits to protect you. They flit around you. If you are good and neutral, the spectral form is angelic or favor evil. They're fiendish. You cast a spell. Designating the number of creatures. If the creature speed is halved in the area, and then when the creature enters the area for their first time or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Ooh, good spell. Wow.
Come on, cleric.
Okay.
All right.
So wisdom saving throws for the both of you.
Alrighty. Ooh, that's a good one for them, or for you.
Yeah, look at you.
11 and 5.
So they both fail. 3d8.
This is only for C&D, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I put the radius thing over there for you since
So-
you're the only spellcaster now.
Sweet. That's gonna be 12 radiant damage.
On both of them. Got it.
Both of them.
Yeah, so this bright light just shines at them and they kind of like stumble slightly as it just envelops them.
Yeah.
All right. Any other bonus actions?
Yeah, bonus action. Attack. He's looking pretty
B?
weak, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. B is not looking so hot.
So, is that a 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Ooh, really? Wow. It's gonna be 9 points of force damage.
9 points of damage. Yeah, so it's just chipping away at all these bones and everything else. And again, as each chip is falling away, it just turns into ash and just dissipates. There's very little left to this undead in front of you.
You dead?
No.
He's still there, but there's
That is my
very, very little left. Linnell, you're up.
Alright, I'm a dip. I'm gonna. Who looks less hurt between these two guys over there by my buddy
They're equal.
Sanoa?
Yep. The one in front of you, though, is looking,
Really?
I would say, on its last leg because it's only got one left.
I think Dew can handle them.
Dude's got it. Dude.
I'm gonna dip from Dew and I'm gonna attack D.
All right, sounds good. And because you're so high up, it's not going to be able to reach you. It's not even paying attention to you, really. So.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I'm hoping this will like save me key points by having to use the Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Like crawler or bow, blows would be really good.
Yeah, I get my flurry blows is extra good because I'm drunk artist. 9 plus 8, 17, and then 18 plus 8.
You
26.
just 26 to hits.
Yeah, 26 and 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, both of those hit.
So 2d8 from the staff, 2d6 from the Hunter's Mark, 2d8 from
This guy stacking his dice.
Colossus Slayer.
Oh man.
Crack! 10, 20, 28, plus 12 is 40.
40 damage.
40 points
Oh
of
my
bludgeoning
gosh.
damage.
So again, you come straight down on top of this thing once again and just start cracking away at its head, on its shoulders, its arms. The first thing that falls apart are its arms. And it looks back up at you as you just swing baseball style, crack its head, and it flies off into the distance and cracks against the wall and disintegrates. It is now gone. D is out of the picture.
Will you scoot me over to D?
I hate to ask, are you going to do anything else with that? Or is this...
No, that's all I got.
That's that.
Well, actually, I'll
Is that
go.
all?
I'll go to the other side of C,
Okay.
just so he can be like pincered, and I'll stay like 10 feet above him, just to be like.
Okay. Put some pressure, but not
Yeah.
not come down on him.
I want him to focus on me.
And then Spirit Guardians, the way I think it works is whenever you enter the area, the aura, or when you start your turn. So,
Oh, yeah.
What does
So-
count that damage once those people's turns start?
That sounds good. All right, so I'm gonna go with B right now, who's not in the aura, right?
Nope.
Okay, so B is gonna take 2 swipes at you.
Okay.
First one is 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, are you gonna do any fancy footwork?
I'll save it.
Okay, and then a 22 to hit, which also hits.
Can I do the fancy
Yeah, you can choose one of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the 16 because it only goes up. Oh, it's only a +4, and I have 16 AC, so.
There you go. All right, so one of them, you just seem to dodge out of the way as it just swings over you, and then your leg slips slightly as it comes across and smacks you. This is a 7 damage for bludgeoning and a total of 9 damage for necrotic.
And did we get any more 10?
On my turn. Yes.
And do
So
it is now
16
you.
damage in total.
I think so.
Yeah, because you did.
And then 16. Everybody
Yes.
gets 16 temporary hit points.
Oh, thanks. This really works out for me well.
There you go. There it is. So you're getting hit, but you're
I lost
all
3
your
hit points so far, technically.
yeah. All right, and then now you're up.
This
Thing barely has any teeth, barely any legs. It's just wobbling around on a one big toe.
First hit 18,
18 hits.
and then 16 for the second one.
Oh yeah.
Cut his ass, dude!
9, 11, 12 damage.
12 damage.
I rolled a 1 more dice. That's great.
With 12 damage, I mean you're seeing he's just barely like toppling, and so you just kind of like just give him a kick and slash him, and it just disintegrates, falls to the ground, and just falls apart. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna run towards him with my knives out like this.
You do the anime thing where you push off the wall and you're like mid flying to him, waiting for it to be your turn.
There you go. And then you pause in the air for waiting for everybody else's turn to go. C is now going to move. It's his turn, and so he's going to take an additional what damage was it? 13?
No. We'll count his damage now because it's
So when
whenever he enters the aura or when he starts his turn.
Well, he's starting his turn right now with C.
Okay. All right. So 17 wisdom save.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's unless I got a 20. Oh! 17. He made 17.
So you take half damage.
Oh my gosh! I rolled a 19 on that, and he has a -2.
So,
He made it just barely. I have no idea how this happens in life. Okay,
so
T?
it's 14 radiant, so reduced to half, but radiant.
All right, so 7. So yeah, for whatever reason, it's got a cloak or something, and it just managed to stumble and accidentally protect itself. All right, yeah. So now it's its turn. It's going to take another swing at you.
At moi?
At moi, and you are no longer prone, so it no longer gets advantage on you. It's got a 20 to hit.
That hits actually.
Oh ho! That is 7 bludgeoning damage and 12 necrotic. I rolled 2 6s.
Alrighty.
That was its first attack. Its final attack is a 19 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh. So yeah, it gets you one good punch, and that's basically it. And now it's your turn to retaliate.
Alright.
This is the only one left, so.
I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon him.
Okay.
What's your weapon?
It's this one is like a giant hammer.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Whack-a-mole.
Yeah. Bink, bink. You know, I'm a handy guy.
I feel like
the
we
hammer.
should be Looney Tunes, kind of. We're a bird, a frog, and an elf, so...
Yeah.
19.
19 hits.
And that'll be 8 force damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna take out my flail. And at first glance, it looks like a flail, but then if you like closer look, it has like a little wisp of smoke emanating from it. And
nice.
kind of get a sense of like a little bit of incense
Is there a
burning.
little peep in there?
And I'm just gonna whirl in and try to crack him over the head with it.
All right.
Don't pretend it's incense. We know it's weed in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sound like corn cookies.
+6.
It's not that you know.
12 to hit. Oh,
Yeah.
with advantage though, because we're like flanking them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All right. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
I kind of feel bad for this.
And
We
then
really
that's
are
only going
jumping
to be +2, so 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, it
Oh,
takes.
but you get an extra D8. Ooh, radiant damage. Another 2 radiant damage.
An additional 2 damage. Yeah, so it's not dead, but it's holding on.
That is my turn.
You're up.
I'll bonus action 100 mark, and I'll fly up as high as I can get into the room, and I'll just come down talons first.
Nice. All right.
Natural 20,
That misses.
and then 13 plus 8, 21.
Yeah, both those guys hits.
He's nutsies.
Yeah, he's.
I kind of just want to see how much damage.
Oh my gosh. Just a 20 by itself is gonna be probably enough to take this guy out.
Wait, so staff,
Hunter's mark.
Hunter's Mark, Colossus Slayer, and then this is just a crit.
All right, let's see.
Plus
He's dead. Come on.
Yeah.
10,
Let's be real.
18, 19, 25, 31
Yeah.
for the first one.
No, there's no need for a second.
I just do the like full bird.
How do you want to do this?
I snatch him off the ground and fling him against this wall.
And as soon as you do, his body hits that wall, and it just explodes into this bone dust against the wall. You are now out of combat.
I would say we're pretty OP guys. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite
And everybody
quite well
gets
done.
15 points of temporary.
On top of my 16?
No. You get one or the other.
Oh, I'm keeping my 16. That's silly.
Let me get this situated whilst you guys are getting prepared. All right, so what do you guys want to do? There's just
I get keep going back on
dust
the
everywhere.
shortness.
Even their weapons that they were
Shortness
using,
character now, guys.
even the weapons that they were using have turned into dust as well. So everything. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Not a gold in their pockets.
No, but
Any
is there anything around in the room?
Yeah. Any
Any
barrels?
chests? Any artifacts? Any murals?
There are a few
Any
chests.
art? Yeah.
However, all of them are empty. Every single one of them. The boxes are
We're here
empty.
too late again, guys.
Everything has been purposely destroyed. And actually, as you guys are looking around, you actually see some of the chisels and things that the undead were using to deface everything. Matter of fact, you even see a piece of cup that must have been the top portion of the base that you found in the other room. These undead have been here for a long time,
Breaking shit.
and they've just been breaking stuff.
Cool. Let's go, guys.
There's probably more.
Let's carry on. I don't think we're ready for a short rest just yet.
No, I'm fine.
I could use a little bit of healing.
Oh yeah, then what do you guys
it's
need? What's up?
I have 59 hit points.
I'm okay.
Just like a little cure wounds.
Yeah, let me do. Yeah,
I'm
level
fine.
2,
I'm fine.
a level 2 cure wound.
I don't need anything.
I don't need anything.
Thank you for asking. I'm appreciative of your concern.
lost-
You're gonna get 20.
Thanks, Boo.
Everybody do a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
And I'm gonna use a potion for myself.
All right. How many potions you guys got left, by the way?
So I've got
3,
I have 2 potions left.
44.
12. Perception.
Okay.
Oh, perception.
I didn't roll too high. I rolled a 7, so.
You can hear like this murmuring, almost whispering through the air, but you're not really sure what it is they're saying, nor can you hear where it's coming from.
You said perception?
Perceptions.
Roll the
17
natural
plus
one.
17
You don't even
plus
hear that.
7, 24?
24. You see it and you hear it. The first thing that catches your eye is the zombies things that you guys were just battling, these skeletons. It's almost like you can see their spirits almost still hovering in the air slightly. And they just don't have the energy to reconnect themselves to attack you some more. But you get the intent that they're wanting to continue and attack you, but they don't have any ability yet. They've been here for so long, they're just too weak.
Do I get the feeling that they've been broken and remade a couple times, and this is kind of the end, towards the end of the fire?
Yeah, you get the impression that these things have been, like, the original intention was for them to rebuild and continue again, and then be destroyed and rebuild and continue again. But with thousands of years,
The spell's burning out.
it's burning out.
How many of them is there?
So there's the 4 that were still connected that you guys fought. But as you look around the room, you see that there's like small spirits against the walls, and there must be at least 20 of them. But they're all in that same position. They can't rebuild their bodies anymore. They're trying, but like it's just wisps of dirt at this point. There's not even left to rebuild. It's just done.
Kind of sad,
Mm-hmm.
but these people have been destroying art for like 1,000 years, so actually fuck them. Let's go.
Yeah, what if it was for a reason? What if they're
It's like
obviously
an
put
evil
here-
god? I mean, you don't
obviously they're put
use
here.
zombies.
Somebody went through a lot of manpower and spell power.
That's true. But most people with good intentions don't use zombies as servants.
I don't know. I find it useful, practical even. You know,
That is
especially-
true.
Especially if you don't want time to be a factor.
We have had a couple, zombie ship hands.
Mm-hmm.
I say it's handy. I think I like the person who's with their kind of work.
Are you a follower of the show?
Now, who is your god?
I'm one of the 9 of the moon. So all of us salute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you guys approach the door that's in the corner, it's obviously all the other doors basically in this room are like storage.
Okay.
Then they're all destroyed except for this one left. And this one left door is just as decorated as the first one. It's smaller, of course, but it is made of gold and platinum, and it's perfect. Just like the one before. Like there's a spell on this to keep it
Can I look at my
perfected.
paper I found?
Absolutely.
Does it say anything about this door?
It kind of matches the pattern.
Yes, there's a mathematical numbers basically that you can actually touch on the door to make it open up, and you realize that it's all prime numbers. And so you're like, okay, which one were the prime numbers? And
Go ahead.
And you're like, 7, 3, and you're like 5. And I'm sure 6 is too. I'm positive. So we're gonna roll intelligence
Guidance.
check. Guidance.
I'll give you
Okay.
the help action by just like, you got this.
So
Mm-hmm.
what
You know,
advantage?
I'll help you do the math.
With advantage, because you're
And
taking your time
guidance.
and you have guidance.
A D4? Okay, good.
We're
As
2
he's
animals solving an equation.
yeah, exactly. It's a math problem. Why did it have to be math? And while he's trying to figure out where the
Natural
symbols are,
20.
so you're like, okay, not 6. That was the wrong number. And so like you slowly start to press them in order, and as you do, you start hearing clicking and clicking. And you're like, man, this is way easier than like stabbing myself. Like, why were we stabbing ourselves in the other room? That was a bad idea. But as he's doing that and paying close attention to like the symbols and things, you guys are paying closer attention to the actual engraving on the door. The engraving on the door is of the goddess who was here. and you've seen her body, not her head, because they destroyed her head in the other murals and things in the walls in the other rooms. Here it has her head intact, and you would all say she is the picture of the perfect rendition of the perfect woman. She is beauty beyond compare. She is elegant. She is just beauty. Perfection.
Can I do
if it
like
were.
a charcoal, like take a big piece of parchment?
Oh, yeah.
To like face. We're looking for evidence, honey. So I'm trying to
Yep.
make it work with what you got.
Yeah. So you do the Indiana Jones doing the
Charcoal sketch.
the charcoal sketch. And even when you pull it away, you're like this is like you could sell this for a high amount of money just because of the image that's on here is so perfect. It's almost scary perfect.
What?
Samurai calligraphy tools.
Are you guys gonna go into the next room?
Yeah.
With the last mathematical push, the door just beautifully, easily just slides open. There is no smell of death in this next room. However, the room is quite large. The first thing that you notice,
Are we going from here or?
you're coming from the door in the middle of that wall. Right there, perfect.
Are you
And
flying?
yeah, and I'm still concentrating on Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
Okay.
Because has it been more than an hour?
No.
Then yes, I'm just concentrating on Hunter's Mark. Might as well make it last while I've got it.
Sure.
Only got 3 whole spell slots.
Gotta use them.
As you enter into the room, you see that there are no undead in this room, and you immediately see the chest. The chest is in the middle of these 2 very large stone statues. The statues are of these 2 men, and the 2 men are very, very handsome, beautiful men. Just as much as the woman was beauty and perfection, these 2 are different, and yet they have that same aura of just beauty and godliness. And they stand just with their hands put together and just staring at the door, stone statues, and then you look in between them on the floor, and you see that there is this golden chest and platinum chest. It's actually quite small. It's only about maybe 1.5 feet, but whatever's inside it feels like it's going to be very, very valuable. Everybody do a quick perception check.
Okay.
16.
Ooh, 16s.
7, 23.
23. These guys are paying close attention to the chest. They're like, oh man, this is it. This is the moment. But you're also looking at the big statues. You notice the statues, and you notice that each of them has something on its neck. Like there's like not a chain, but like a rope or something that's around their neck, and there's something gold on one and platinum on the other. And they're just sitting on their chest. You can't really make it out from that distance, but there's something on them. Everything else, the rest of their entire body is stone.
So I think those big guys have keys. I look to my 2. I think you said the one on the left has gold and the one on the right has the platinum key.
Yep.
And it's a gold and platinum chest, or there's 2 separate chests.
One chest made of gold and platinum.
Okay, so it's 2 locks, 2 keys,
1 chest.
1 chest.
2 giant golems.
Yes. That sounds
Statues, not golems. Decorative.
Yeah.
Yeah, decorative.
They're doing this and looking at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a very magical man, but this seems like a bad vibe to me. I mean, I could try quick, fast, and hurry getting the keys and going.
Sure.
Do you have a mage hand?
I have greater invisibility. I can
I don't
cast
know.
on you.
If
Yes, on you.
yeah,
I could totally make you
I
look
have a
invisible.
60
Go for
fly
it, man.
speed.
Go for it.
Go out there.
You're the leader. Go.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're the leader, right?
All right. I have a 60 fly speed. I'm pretty fast.
I think this is you. This is you all over it. No, maybe.
So are you greater invisibility me?
Ooh. You gonna go for it?
I mean, yeah. Of course I will. I'm the leader. That's what I do.
All right, so you're flying in. You're gonna try to.
Let's go.
All right. Just like a bullet.
Is there like a lot? Do you think we should
Okay.
do like? Should we go for the silver key
I
or
don't
the
know.
gold key?
Let's
or
hold off
platinum
on
key?
that one because it does only last a minute.
Okay. Do you have to touch me to cast it?
I do.
Damn. I mean, I could carry you. No, you're heavy.
Not the lightest.
I mean, I have a 14 strength. I mean,
Half your
12
movement's to
strength.
30 feet.
And I can bonus action dash. I'm fair. If I
What do you
do
think?
if I do
What do you
move
think?
move,
Do?
I'll have 180.
What's your strategic mind telling you after all
Yeah,
these
dude.
years?
Do you want me to get one key and you get the other?
I can do one. I can jump really high.
And I'll try to. You
I can
know,
jump 15
We can
feet.
throw them to you to unlock the chest. See if that's
So
like a.
I can jump like boom, boom, like 25 feet, and then if it's just straight up, it's 15 feet. So
It's a 15-foot up to its neck.
It's perfect. I'm a frog.
So it's like a 20-foot tall
Jump up
creature.
creature. A statue. Statue. Decorative.
Statue.
Decorative
there.
statue.
Little Freudian creature.
What do you guys thinking?
Slip.
I'll go for the gold.
All right, I'm gonna run
I'll go
up.
for platinum. Oh, because I want to look at the ground first.
Yeah.
I feel like this scream's trapped to me, so I'm just gonna have a little perception check as I
All right.
fly over.
Roll for it.
Yeah, same.
Can I get a little guidance, buddy?
Yep.
Is there any like pillars or I can jump on or like walls I can stick to?
Well, they're right next to those walls on the sides. It's kind of that cave, half circle, right? That they're in.
So-
You could jump off one side and jump onto them.
Okay, I might do that. Just
So,
because, so I don't touch the floor.
Where's the chest located?
22.
Right. up-
Right in the middle of them. Actually, no, I have
Over
a
here?
chest. Hold on.
You know, frog.
Watch it be a mimic.
You know what's funny is that it is a mimic, but no, it's not a mimic.
That'd be funny though.
Right, we go through all this and it's just.
Blast! They got us. Okay, I'm gonna go within 30 feet of it.
Alright. Fly me over to the one on the right. That's.
Even as you start walking towards it, you see that the heads are following you.
22 on my perception.
The floor is not trapped, as far as you can tell. But there are large craters, almost, in the ground at certain spots.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Is that technically there? Like little pillar.
Outcropping?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna jump on that.
It turns and faces you.
Oh, fully?
Mm-hmm.
Is
It sees you and it just keeps following you and just
But it can
looks.
only follow 2 of us.
Now that I'm looking Buddy Boy in the eye, is it a key on his neck or is it just.
It is.
I like your key.
As you're looking at them, you realize that it's actually technically one key. You put them together and they make the full teeth.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's like a little locket.
I'm definitely.
Yeah, locket.
Scary.
Locket key. On the completely benign statues that are watching you.
I'm sure they're very friendly and great huggers.
Absolutely. The best.
So, do you just want to go for it? You and I get our halves of the key, throw it
Okay.
to you. You put the key together, you unlock the chest.
Let me try. Can I try something real quick?
Okay, should I get away from the statue?
Probably. Y'all are probably in the perfect. Okay, y'all are Plan B, right?
Okay.
Can I go Plan A?
Okay,
And
can
then-
I
and
Hunter's
then-
Mark the statue?
Yeah.
I mean, you're concentrating on it. Okay. Anything
Just
you want to
just in
do
case. Just in
before I
case.
try to do this? No? No? Chilling?
I mean, I'm kind of scared.
Okay.
I know.
Well,
I'm,
How,
Me too. This
you're
is gonna be
making
fun.
me nervous.
Uh-huh.
It'll be fun.
since I'm a medium creature, how big is their heads?
Your head is as big as your entire body.
Can I like jump on his head and just?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything.
Okay, I'm just sitting. I'm just
Like it starts to look, but then it realizes you're up there, and it just.
It's like
So now you're sitting on its forehead, basically. You guys are just staring at each other.
hello.
Line up the spiritual weapon. All right. Tell me what you think.
Okay, go for it.
All right. First, I'd just like to action cast Bane on both of them at level 1.
Okay.
Right? So it doesn't really hurt them or do anything. They just get a negative 1d for any attack rolls or saving throws. Okay, cool. Anything happen? Nothing? Yes?
I mean,
No?
I'm
Nothing
sitting on
you can
his
see.
face right now.
Okay.
Staring into his
Then I'd like to immediately cast Command at level 2 and target both of them, and demand them rip off the key and throw it to me.
Okay. What's the save?
17, and it's a Wisdom saving throw.
And where are you at right now?
30 feet away.
They both look at you
Okay.
and they charge.
Oh,
Roll
shit.
initiative.
I swing as he comes at directly at me because I'm in his face flying.
I'm on his face,
Yeah.
sitting.
If you want to stay on that face, or you can fall right off if you get a choice. If you stay on, you can do a dex.
Plan B! Plan B!
Yes, I got a good initiative this time.
Roll an initiative, baby.
Plan B.
I'm so glad I Hunter's marked his ass. Okay.
Alright, so one of them was a 17.
I was worried for
We're
a
gonna
second.
go with the
there.
17.
All right, 17. I'll make that in there. Alrighty. So the first one is actually going to be the golems are going to have a surprise round on you because they moved quickly.
I can't be surprised. I have the alert feet.
Oh, perfect. They're going to charge straight at you. So they're going to. Are you within 30 feet?
Yeah, I'm right at 30 feet.
All right, so they're going to be right up on you, both of them.
I am screaming into his face while I'm holding on to his face. I'm technically
But
ready.
there
Can I
might
take
be
an attack of opportunity?
Did they pass you?
one of this.
Yeah, you can take attack of opportunity.
Stunning strike. I don't know if he can be stunned, but we'll need to try.
Can they be stunned?
19, 27
Nope.
to hit. Doesn't
Oh,
hit?
to hit or to stun?
No, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Okay. I was really scared if
Like,
27 didn't hit.
It doesn't hit. No, it does hit. It does hit.
Okay, and he has all of his hit points, so I don't get Colossus Slayer. So just these guys.
And while he's rolling that, I'm going to be rolling these attacks.
Ever seen Invader Zim?
So the first one is 21 to hit. The second one is 12 to hit.
14.
All on you.
12? No. What's that other first
21.
Yeah, it is.
14 points damage.
14 points on A or B.
This
A
is-
and B.
Oh.
Or vice versa, whichever one you guys want.
A.
Okay, A's on the left. Okay, and then
My
14.
name is Mark Twain.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then stunned. You didn't do the stunning one.
I'll do a Stunning Strike. I'll stun if you want. DC 14 con save. No, 15.
You're trying to stun him?
Yeah.
It does not work.
Oh.
I figured as much.
Yeah, these guys are stones. Okay, so the
Stones.
first one hits. The second one's going to attack both times to hit you as well.
Okay.
First attack is 17 to hit.
Nope.
29 to hit.
Yes.
So a total of 2 hits from both of these attacking both at once.
Uh-huh.
Does the one have disadvantage that I'm clinging onto his face?
Nope.
Nice try.
I'm just
So
screaming
total
as he
from
runs.
both of them is 30 points of damage. And all of this is bludgeoning damage as they just both
Boom.
come crashing down on top of you. They were fast and they were furious.
And that
And
was
they were
with the
Vin
Bane.
Diesel.
Was that with the Bane on there too? The negative.
Minus D4.
Yeah, D4.
Oh, with a minus D4. Hold on, let me look at those. No, it wasn't.
The last one would have hit you.
Yeah, would have hit me for sure, but there was a close one. The 21 would have probably been pretty close.
So yeah, it's 21, 12, 17, and 29.
So the negative D4 on the 21.
So why don't you roll the D4s? Roll 2 of them, because they only hit you twice. We're looking at the
Yeah,
the
the
21
other one,
and
the other one
29.
would have hit me regardless with the
Yeah.
26. So then the negative 2.
So a negative 2, that would make it 19.
That would miss.
That would miss. Okay, so that means...
Technically, I don't want to.
No, you're good. So that would mean the first one would miss, so that's 15 damage on the first one. The second one would have hit.
Add that back.
Yep, so add 15 back, and so the 18 should be your only damage on that one.
Okay.
Ooh, well done. Now we're at the top of the round.
Let me do my Constitution saving throw though for the band.
Oh, okay, yep.
Good. There's a 4, but I got a plus 8, so 12. So I pass.
Okay. As you hear this, stone on stone and stone on friend, you also hear a cry out in the back above the door that you guys just entered in. You cannot tell what it is because you're not looking, unless you decide that you would like to take a quick gander at what just screamed. Now we're going to the top of the round, Lino.
I peek.
You peek.
What is it?
You look behind you, and there is a young boy about the age of 12 years old, human, not undead, and he is basically laying down on the top area above the door, right there. He's laying down, and he seems to be clutching his leg. And when you started smashing stuff, he woke up, and so he's starting to yell at "Help me! Help me!"
Is there a child in here? I say as I I'm gonna fly like bird to the back of the head.
All right, go for it. This is A, because this is when your
yeah.
hunter's mark's on. Okay.
So I'm gonna do the thing I do, and I'm gonna fucking punch him.
All right, punch him. Go for it.
It's cocked. Okay, I get 24 and 18.
24 hits, 18 hits. They're big. They don't have a huge AC.
So I'm gonna do my damage.
Yep.
This guy doesn't have all his hit points now, so now I get Colossus Slayer.
Mm-hmm. And these guys are Colossuses.
My Hunter's Mark.
I mean, very benign statues.
I'm so suspicious. We're all so like
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
You said it's just a statue, and we all went.
Yeah.
Sure, Tom. Liable, likely story.
Yeah.
Inside check.
I'm lying.
32 plus 12. It's 24. 32 plus 12 is
All right,
44.
32.
Yeah.
This is damage, right? 32 damage and 24?
No, 44 total from both attacks.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I am going to bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay.
Finally gets I preemptively hunter's marked, so now I can do it. Alright. And because I am a drunken fist,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I use flurry of blows, I gain the benefit of a disengage, and my speed increases by 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna punch him in the back of the head 2 more
All
times.
right, going for it.
Ooh. 13 and 14?
Both miss.
Great.
For whatever reason, they just dodge out of the way because they're now paying close attention to you and anybody else in the room.
I'm like in his face, and I'll fly as high up as I can go and back because I have 70 fly.
Okay. And does he get an opportunity attack since you came out of his?
No, because I have drunken technique. Whenever you use flurry of blows, you gain the benefit of a disengage action, and your
Very
weapon speed
nice.
increases by 10 feet until the end of your turn.
All right, so A is there. You're on his
So,
head.
yeah, I'm gonna. Christine, please come back.
Right here?
No, I want to be away. I'm
Oh,
disengaging. I'm dipping.
A is going to turn away from you, which means you're going to get a attack of opportunity on A. And it is going to jump and grab hold of the wall and dig its hands into the wall, and then use that and leverage and come after you.
Oh, okay.
So we have 2 attacks. First attack is 23 to hit.
He does?
I'll cast shield, so my AC is 26.
It disengaged, right?
No.
Oh,
So you
okay.
get attack of opportunity. 22 for the first. 23 for the first, 22 for the second.
Miss.
All right. Your shield managed. I mean, it can feel the vibrations, and the second attack on it just shatters the shield spell that you had on there. And you even like start sliding backwards slightly, as you almost got your behind handed to you. Do a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
Wisdom saving throw?
Hmm.
Oh, I don't like that.
I was
That's
at
pretty
17.
wise.
17 hits.
And then that would be 11 points of both mixed bludgeoning and radiant damage.
Excellent.
Ooh.
13.
19
13?
plus 7. 26.
26. So you manage to save. You realize that its eyes are locked onto you, and there seem to be glowing slightly. Whatever it was trying to do, you have evaded it for this moment. Shanoa, it is now up to you to do a.
It's up you, right?
It's up you.
It
It is up
It
you.
is.
My
It
God.
And then
really
down
is.
you and left to you, and that's it. That's,
I'm going.
It's all you.
To
And then it's do
use
the do.
my action to use my last channel divinity and cast that shield of like stars.
Nice.
So everybody will get 14 points of temporary hit points.
Dope skis.
And then I'm gonna bonus action my spiritual weapon to attack A.
All right, go for it. DC 17s are the attacks since you've hit that already.
I misses.
Ooh.
11.
Alrighty.
And it's my turn.
Do.
Is
Is it it? Or do you have something else?
yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I gotta stay in 30 feet. I can't run away.
No, that's actually fine. It's weird.
Okay.
So you get advantage, right? Is that what it is?
And then you can stack my temporary.
Mm-hmm. Since it's just the three of you guys and
We're all having a good time.
you're having a good time.
Casual 24.
It's
It's fine.
Yeah. yeah.
Temporary homebrew rule.
There you go. Temporary. This will not happen in Knights of Elderhold. Just want to point that out. It's only for right now.
Special power.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
They stack.
So for the first attack, natural 20.
It hits, and you're going after
Yeah,
A, the one you're standing on, or B,
B.
the one you're standing on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and then let me just roll the second.
Just stab him right in the lat.
It's not. It hits. Because 17 plus 8.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
17's your DC for his AC.
You're still on his back?
It's
I'm on his
head.
face.
Yeah.
It's on his head.
Just stab him in the eye.
I'm going to. Okay, so we'll just roll the regular damage first. It's just it's easier that way. So that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9 for regular for the second attack.
All right, 9 regular
And then we
damage.
just double it. Yes.
Double the dice.
Okay. So we do 6, 7 times 2. That's 14 for the crit.
14. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you just start stabbing away at its head, and there's a moment where it's like swaying slightly, trying to like figure out where you're coming from, and he knows that you're on. He figures it out that you're on top of his head. Anything else, or are you still staying right there?
I mean, he wouldn't get tapped to it because I'm on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna like do a casual backflip off him and then land.
Okay. So he is going to take a swipe at you as you launch off of his back,
Technically, it's my jump, so.
and that is a 23 to hit. Or is it attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I was just jumping right like.
Oh,
I'm just
Never mind.
I'm just jumping down like behind him.
Okay, so you're staying within
Yeah,
his
yeah. I'm
attack.
not jumping away. I'm just
All right,
jumping
you're
down.
good. You're good then. Never mind.
He's just trying to be cool about it.
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
just
be
trying to be cool about it.
A little
Backflip.
flavor in there.
So he
Backflip.
swings.
He's a frog.
And he misses as you just land perfectly behind him.
I mean, I was gonna do
And I
backflip
do
and
the-
like do the staggers,
You
like
do the twirl around his arm.
Whatever the gymnasts do when they land. The stick. There it is. So the golem is. This golem, B, is looking straight at you. Do a wisdom saving throw, DC 17. It's going to take one swing at you and then one swing at him.
Charm effect?
This
This or get an
is-
advantage.
This is the slow spell.
It's not a charm.
It's not charm.
All right, well, you said wisdom.
Yep.
Oh my god.
17.
Stop it. Now you know how I feel.
Was 17?
Every time.
17 DC.
Oh, because I got a 2 but plus 9. 18? No. No.
2 plus 9 is 11.
11.
Wow.
There was a moment you're like,
I was like, wait, what?
I was like, yeah,
I didn't. So you now have the slow spell cast on you, which means you have you can't use your reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, the target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turns, not both. This effect lasts for 1 minute, or you can repeat your saving throw at the beginning of your turns.
Wow.
So yay! And it gave you a 20 to hit on you.
And then is it lower my AC? Oh, I am, but 20 hits. But
Let's see.
I think it does lower my AC, doesn't it?
It doesn't say that in the
Okay.
bonus.
I think it's special to the golems.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like the slow spell.
This is a slow specifically from the golem, and so it doesn't say anything about lowering your AC.
Cool. So 20 hits.
20 hits. So this is a smash as it just comes straight down on top of you.
Ouch.
And that's a 20 damage.
Ouch.
At least you got those temp.
That's
They definitely eat up some damage.
With its other hand, it swings behind it, not even looking, with a 26 to hit you.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, and the damage coming across from that is
Put it in there.
15 damage. I rolled 2 1s on that one. Back at the top of the round. Yeah, this thing was looking for you and jumping all that way up to get to you.
I'll fly back down. Do I get any extra damage from like doing a dive?
Not with all the damage you're already given. Heck no.
Little dive bombs. Like,
Actually,
I'll-
on that note, you don't get the temporary stack. I'm just telling you.
It's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It can add up, right? Every
Yeah.
turn.
Holy cow.
1d6 plus 10. It's a lot. Was that what you're called? That was your
Yeah.
call, DM. See if you're feeling forgiven tonight.
I am. I'm feeling pretty
We only go
good.
pizza.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. I'm feeling pretty good about that. All right. So yeah, no extra damage. No extra damage.
I'm just gonna take.
It's
2
gonna look
points
cool, but it's not gonna be.
I'm gonna knock him in the back of the head again.
All right. Well, he's facing you, so it's gonna be right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the face.
Shit, bitch. Okay. We're not blessed or anything, so it's
Just
just gonna
stress, not
be
blessed.
yeah, stress not blessed. It's gonna be 15 and a 16.
15 and 16 both
Oh.
miss. DC
Oh.
17.
So then, by the way, they're still banked, so they're still getting 1d4 negative on.
Oh, gotta remember that, yeah.
And saving
1d4.
throws too.
Okay.
All right, you guys are going to jail. And then I'm gonna fucking flurry of blows. Like 2 more. Okay, there we go. 22 and 28.
22 and 28. Yep.
So we've got. Nope, actually, these are just the.
Hunter's Mark still counts.
Yeah. Command unarmed strikes are d6s. And then Colossus Slayer. And. I'm gonna use Strike of the Giants. I'm gonna use Stone Strike. It takes an extra 1d6 force damage. Then he needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 15, or be pushed 10 feet from me.
24 strength saving throw.
Well, he's not pushed, but he still takes the d6.
There you go. Yeah,
An
they're pretty
extra good juicy slap on the chest. panic on the math. 29 plus 12 is 41.
Okay. 41 damage. Oh man, you're doing pretty good. You see parts of it turning into that same kind of ashy dust as it just keeps popping down.
And I want to fly away since I used Flurry of Blows.
You get to go without any kind of reprisals. Roll a d4 for me for the disadvantage on his Bane.
Oh yeah, the bane.
And then what are you going to do?
I'm going to fly this way. So he has to chase me.
Oh, towards...
Yeah.
All right, so go
Will
ahead
you
and...
move me 70 feet this way?
70 feet? Which way? This way?
Yeah.
Or this way?
I'm going to go diagonal. Right over the other giant since I'm disengaged, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Right there's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
want
can't
to stay
reach a...
kind of close to you guys. But I want him to, like, chase me.
You might want to stay within 30 feet.
Is that within 30 feet of you?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm here. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, just barely.
I'll take one little step. to
Well,
the
there it
right,
is, right
just
there.
to make sure.
Just to be fully within the
Yeah,
bubble.
yeah.
So the one is going to be looking at you and then see you float off, and so it's going to run towards you, actually, because it can't reach him.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get him to, like, chase me. And he decided to stop.
17 to hit.
17?
Yes.
I'm gonna do my reaction.
Oh, that's with the negative D4.
Oh, D4. So yeah,
Okay,
roll your
fine.
D4 real quick. Some of what we got.
Fine.
1. So 16 to hit.
So I'm gonna still use my action.
All right, sounds good. The second slam is coming down. Natural 1.
Does not.
And so you just see it just kind of
Negative
just
2.
missing you.
I'm sorry. But
I don't know. The thing is that possible. He hits himself.
It doesn't stack. It doesn't stack. However, it is going to now look at you. Let's see. Actually, no, I'll let you roll for it. Roll a d6 for me real quick and tell me what you get.
6?
6. So yeah, it's going to cast the spell on you. So
I fail?
No.
Yeah, it's a recharge.
It's a recharge. I'll let you decide if it recharged or not.
Recharged it.
And you recharge it, so you did good. Thank you for that 6.
Thanks.
Have your players roll the high numbers for you.
Another DM
Wisdom.
342.
Wisdom saving throw DC 17 to see if you're going to be slowed.
17 plus 5.
Yeah. You
Oh yeah, you can feel it like the spell coming over you, but you managed to resist it and push it off. Very nice. You managed to avoid a lot of damage. Now it's up to you again.
Okay. So I can only take an action or a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you can let me see. Repeats the saving throw at the end of its turn.
End of the
So at
turn.
the end of your turn, you can roll.
Okay.
But yeah, you can choose action. Your speed is halved.
Yeah.
You can't use reactions.
No.
You can make an
Also,
I
attack,
am
so you can't use
focused
your
on
spiritual
Bane.
and you can only attack one attack on its
Yeah.
turn.
I'm
You use your flail,
I think so.
Or you can use your bonus or your regular.
or you can use your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, no, it's like both my regular weapon or my spiritual weapon. I'm going to my regular weapon. I'm going to go ahead and use. Let's whip up my flail
Flail
All
around
right,
the big toe.
flailing it.
with advantage. Because homie's right there.
I imagine you're
I think,
stabbing
right?
honey.
No.
Oh, because he's behind you. Yeah, that's
Or
still.
behind him.
Yeah,
Flanking.
I'd still say that flanks.
Natural 20.
Oh, even though you're slowed,
Crush his
you managed to
toes.
get really
Break his-
good.
break his pinky
All right,
toe.
what do you got?
Can't
Double your
Okay.
dice.
So it's gonna be 3d8, 68.
Alrighty.
So anybody can I get some d8? 3 more d8?
Yeah.
Who wants to chip in with this?
I didn't bring my dice today, but Tanner
There's
has
3 more
3 sets of dice.
Yeah. I've got enough dice for all of us to play.
20 points of damage. Bludgeoning and radiant mixed.
All right, yeah. For a moment, it had lost distraction because you flew over it and it's looking to see what's going on with you. And right when you come across, even slowed, you manage to cut through portions of its neck. The dust seems to fall from the neck, and it's now it has a lot of cuts and stuff from all the damage you guys have been giving to it.
Yeah, it's like a bludgeoning, but yeah, chipping it.
Chipping it away.
And then it was a 24 for my wisdom saving throw.
Yep, you are no longer slowed. You managed to slide. From that natural 20, you feel that energy. Yeah, I can do this. And you get right back on your...
Got this, boys.
Do, you were up. It's time to do the do.
Okay.
Do.
I'm gonna
Do
use
the do.
my last fighting spirit.
Okay.
Can you use 10 more temporary hit points?
Oh, by the way, you don't need
yeah.
you don't need that, bro. Everybody gets plus 13.
Man,
So
oh
if I have-
man.
They don't stack.
So I
I'll
have the
keep my
16
10.
from before.
You
I'm
can
just gonna
keep-
keep
I'm gonna
the
keep my
16.
19.
Okay.
Okay, let's get advantage on attacks. It's really helpful.
Well, I keep getting hit, so some of you other guys barely get some hits
Oh
in
my
there.
god, what the fuck is that? The fucking advantage?
It's not my fault if you draw attention to yourself. This is my problem
13?
with Mordai.
Nope, 17's what you're aiming for.
Well, I missed the first
But I
attack.
just come in and fuck shit up and everyone.
With
Gotta
advantage?
kill that.
Yeah. What the dog shit is this? Is that a 1?
I'm gonna...
And a 5.
There's no one.
I don't hit nothing right now.
Oh man, you're just...
Okay, bonus action punch. Oh, I already used
You
my
get some
bonus
dust in your
Never
eyes.
You do.
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah, you get dust in your eyes and you're like, ah! And you're like trying to stab and it just seems to like
You're
step
like trying
away,
to lick
step
your
away.
eye because you don't have eyelids.
There you go. You gotta clean up your eyes a little bit there. All right, yeah. Now
Ooh,
it's
I can't
B's turn
imagine.
again. It's going to
Yeah, I have the little sideways.
take a smash. That's a 22 to hit. Do
21?
22. No.
Is that
Wait.
with your
Give me another bane for me, please. Or do you want to stick with your 1?
What's that?
Oh,
Oh,
your bane.
bang. 4.
4. Oh my gosh. So that's 18 to hit you.
Oh, a reaction.
All right. Doesn't come down. Natural 20.
There's no bane in that, guys.
Yeah, there's no bane in natural 20s. So,
Well, they got on just reacting to that one.
You got some temp.
yeah, that is going to be 22 damage.
Okay.
With the crit? With the crit that was.
Oh, wait, no, hold on, sorry.
Do we have homework too?
That's 44,
Sorry,
actually, 'cause
sorry.
it's doubled.
I was just surprised. It came out of nowhere.
Thank you
Bad llama.
for keeping everything honest.
Bad llama.
He rolls natural 20s and things to give us remind everybody to do their
Oh,
homework.
yeah, there it is. So you're licking your eyes, trying to clear away the dust, and you're like, I can see it again, as you see this thing come straight down on top of you, and just give you a nice little treat there. Go ahead and roll me a d6 to see if it recharges its nice little attack.
3.
It does not recharge. You can see that it's trying to do some slow on you, even at a distance, but it can't do it. You're up now.
I flip off the statue. No. I come back at it.
Today.
The same one?
Yeah, my hunter's marked one.
All right, that's B.
Don't you hit do? How dare?
that was the frog.
Do not.
Do not. This is the frog that jumps across the freeway or whatever else. That's what I'm
Frogger?
imagining.
Yeah.
Legs passed out.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
21 to hit.
Yep, both of those hit.
Staff. Hunter's mark.
Plus Slayer.
Plus.
Oh my gosh. This is all on B, right?
Yeah, well, my hunter's marked guy.
Yep. All right, here it comes.
Plus 6 each, so plus 12 total. Six, 10, 20, 25, plus 12 is 37 points.
Okay.
God, how's he doing?
Not bloodied.
He's not bloody.
The other one is. The other one is pretty chipped up.
It's because I've been fighting him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, flurry of blows.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna spend those key points, baby.
Yeah. Hey, this is the time.
Right, I got 3 left.
This is the one.
21.
21 hits.
No, 19.
19 also hits.
And then. So 9. 9 plus 18.
18 also hits. All right, Flurry of Blows does you good.
Alright.
Roll them dice.
D6s instead of D8s for my punches. Hunter's Mark, Colossus Slayer, and I'm gonna use my Stone Strike again
Another D6.
for another D6 of force and have to make a strength save.
All right.
DC 15.
16.
I was gonna try and push him, but it's fine. Ten. Plus 12 is 35 more points.
35. Nice. Ooh, okay, yeah. Both of these guys look like they have passed the halfway mark.
Oh.
I
Uh-huh.
like flare my wings out, like really trying to like.
Do you run?
I'll fly up, so he'll chase me up like he did last time.
All right. Sounds good.
I want to make him work for it.
As you see that it's now A's turn again, you see just for a moment that they start having this dust pass between them. And you start seeing that A is getting healed up while B is looking a little bit more worn. They seem to be...
They're gonna fuse.
They are helping each other out, as it were. A is now going to take a smash at his lovely punching bag. And that is 18 to hit for Shinoa. Oh! Actually, also roll your
It misses, but yeah. 2.
2. So this next one is 24 to hit with the negative 2.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit anyway.
Yep. And the damage on this one is 23.
Alright.
That was A. Do a D6 for me to see if it recharges. Yeah, you want a low D6.
Okay, first I want to do my consultation.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, you're still.
23.
Oh, yeah.
So half that would be 12?
Yeah.
11. Pass.
Oh, good.
And D6. 4.
Oh, good. You see it's trying to recharge again and just starts staring down at you, but it doesn't have the energy to take you out. It is now your turn.
Oh my goodness.
Back at full power.
I've been trying to think what I've been trying to do here.
I can do it on spell slots over there, buddy.
Welcome to
Yeah. Welcome to the jungle.
So when I tried to cast command on them earlier,
Mhm.
did I see it have any kind of effect, or was it just like water over the rock side?
Water over the bridge. That's all that was.
Dang, okay.
But it was enough for them to say, "Oh,
Oh, we're pissed.
that's it."
Got it. Okay, cool. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
All right.
Yeah.
And maybe 5d8 for both of them. 17 wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
17.
First one passes.
Darn you. Yeah.
Second one passes.
How many?
5. No.
Sorry.
All right, so they're going to take half damage.
Okay.
It's going to be 13 radiant damage each. Bonus action into this boy right here, and that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yep, hits.
That's going to be 11 force damage.
All right, and this is on A.
On A.
Okay, 11, right? Okay. Yeah. While you keep on attacking these guys, you see that there's more dust moving back and forth between them to even themselves out.
I imagine it's kind of like the doctor.
Oh, and then at the
Just
end,
slices.
everybody, if you want it, gets 14 temporary hit points. And the vein's no longer there.
Alrighty.
Obviously.
Do. It's time to do the do.
Okay. Which one's hit the most?
Realistically, they both look the same.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
A has been given the most,
But
the
they've been
most love,
transferring.
but they
So-
keep on evening each other out.
Okay.
So they're both going down, but it's
So they're both about halfway now. A little less.
they're both looking pretty rough.
So I'm gonna do my sword swipings.
Still
16 to hit for the first one?
Nope.
Oh, that is 17?
17 hits.
Okay.
And you're going after A?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is 79, 10.
10 damage.
Yours.
All right, yeah. Oh man, they have to. Yeah, they're still transferring back and forth. So it looks like you're doing more damage to the one that you're not attacking. Is what it ends up looking like. But yeah. Anything else?
Oh! Bonus action, since I didn't use it, I'm gonna punch you.
Look!
Don't know how possible that is, but
15.
to be
Nope.
fair, that's what
Nope.
I've been doing this whole time.
Well, it's an extra 3 damage.
That's all I've been doing.
Hey,
is
it
punching
adds.
him.
It adds. All right, now it's B's turn, and B sees you up at the top, and it's going to do the whole jumping thing and start coming after you. Something has changed, though. You see that they look a lot more quick because they're not as bulky, and they look a lot more intense. This is the first strike is a 23 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and the second attack is
Oh, on the beginning of his turn, DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdoms.
Yeah.
All right, this one is he gets 18.
Okay, still take half damage.
Here, do you just want to keep some D8s?
Yeah, give me 2.
Give me those gray ones.
5, 13, 18, 25.
25 damage.
Radiant.
Holy
Oh,
cow!
halved.
Halved. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
15?
Yeah.
No,
12.
12.
12. So we hit you twice then, yes?
What was the second one?
First one was 23 to hit, 28 to hit.
Okay, yes.
That is a total on both of these because they are moving way quicker. That's 60 points of damage.
What?
I
Can
rolled
I have cast shield? and
really
block the
well on
first
that.
One?
and blocked the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
My AC is 21 right now. It'll be 26 to shield.
Okay, so 26, which means the first one misses, the second one does hit. Second one was 31 damage.
Holy.
So they are getting
powered up.
desperate now. And they both seem to be moving just as quick. There's a lot less to them, and so they are becoming more tone. I don't know. Whatever it is. They lost the fat.
Super Saiyan like
Yeah.
times 5.
There it is. All right. Linnell, you're up.
Shit.
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep doing that.
You tell him. You can stay and get your ass beat, or you can go outside and get your ass beat. Either way, you can get your ass beat.
Your choice.
Your
Your choice.
Yeah. And I almost did construct as my favorite enemies, but I chose humanoids instead because I figured we were like pirates.
So close, bro.
Yeah.
Not humans or elves.
Yes, so far.
I'm just gonna fucking whoop his ass, I guess.
All right, you gotta go for it. You gotta go for it.
I'm gonna use my tiny. No.
Uh-oh, it's abandoned you.
No, that's too tall. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Here's the pink one. It's okay. I'll find it. Probably, maybe.
Do you want to use small and big?
Oh,
I'm actually gonna try the big one.
So, 25 and 23.
Yep, both those hit. You're going after B?
Yep.
Okay.
Staff. Colossus Slayer.
Oh, man.
That's just
Uh-oh, here it is. Let's see it.
to be nice, I say, like, smack him straight on top of the head.
All right. Total damage?
Okay, plus 6 for each. 24. 36 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. So this is B, correct? You come down hard on it, and you hear this crunching noise, and you also hear it kind of scream with this, masonry on masonry kind of screech as it just completely turns into dust, and all of the dust moves over into the other one. The other one's his whole entire body seems to glow with that same red eyes. Its entire body is now looking like that. It still looks pretty beaten up, but you can tell that it is.
Age gone?
It's something special to it.
Mhm.
Powered him up.
It powered him up. It's in its last death throes, so it's A's turn.
I still got a bonus.
Oh, you still have a bonus action. Okay, go.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. I'm just gonna punch him in the back of the head twice.
All right, go for it.
But I get no hunter's mark on this one. No.
Yeah.
Let me mark off my key points. Got 2 left.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay, we can take a short rest. Long rest soon. 16.
Nope.
Come on, baby.
Got one more fist.
I do have one more fist. Okay, that's better. 24.
24 hits. All right.
Colossus Slayer.
You got to end him now, or else he's going to
Punch.
start layering it.
And then I'm gonna do
Force.
Whatever
Yeah,
you got, you got to pull
strike.
up now.
hold on, wait. I think that's all the things I can do.
Spirit Guardians.
All right. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
17.
And then he gets to Constitution for you.
Yes.
18.
Con save or be pushed 10 feet.
What's the DC?
15.
Oh, 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's worth?
You're rolling pretty good on those saves.
6.
It's too bad you didn't have intelligence stuff.
11. Right.
Ah.
I don't have
No,
any-
we were all here to
owning them,
literally whoop your ass.
Or charisma, you would be destroying this guy, but
I
no.
mean,
8, 11.
I could have poisoned my swords, but
Yeah, it's not gonna work on these guys.
Poison.
17.
I know.
17 damage?
17 as I punch him in the back.
17 hits. Or
Oh
is
no, that was damage.
Oh, the damage is 17. Gotcha.
I
Good,
missed
good.
on my first one, got him on my second.
Yeah, he looks just barely holding on, but now it's his turn.
This time I am gonna actually dip the fuck out because he hurt me so bad and that was
Yeah.
You can bounce out.
Yeah, I'm bounced.
Yeah, because he used flurry of blows, so he can get away.
Where do you want to go? Over here? To
Yeah,
this guy?
I'll fly towards the child. I have 70.
70? Or 60?
I have 55. What's 40? Increase move.
60. There's 60 right there.
All right, so spiritual guardian.
Yeah, spiritual guardians.
Okay.
He saved the saving throw. 21 damage, reduced down to 10 radiant. What's he
He's
got?
holding on. He is so close, but he is just holding on. And you're his favorite punching tool. All right, let's see
Worry
it.
about pain.
No, Bane's gone.
Bane's gone.
Oh, so
26 to hit.
upgrading no more?
That hit.
19 to hit.
That misses.
All right. You see his hands glowing as he comes down right on top
One
of you.
punch man.
31 damage coming down on top of you.
Okay. All right.
Roll a d6.
Oh shit. Roll low. 4.
Oh, you see it. It's trying to bring it back, trying its hardest, but it can't do it. It's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, this is it. This could be the moment.
So we get
All
10.
right. All right. I'm gonna whip out my flail and just
All right.
try to land it on it
All right.
with advantage because it's flanking.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20.
I didn't do advantage on any of that.
That's
All right. You don't even need to roll.
Yeah, it says
You don't even need to roll.
Boom
It is-
diggity.
There it is. You just come down hard, and his entire body, again, just like the undead, everything turns into dust, and it falls to the ground. So both of them have turned to dust. However, there is something floating around on the dust that seems to be important.
The keys. Let's grab them. Put them together.
As you start running towards them, you hear a noise from the hallway as all the undead in that room, the spirits that are just floating around, rush into the room and start spinning around the dust of the golems. Slowly but surely, they are being rebuilt.
I'm gonna.
The golems, it's like a cycle.
They are, and you can tell that within the next 10 minutes, they'll be back up and ready for another round all over
I'm
again.
gonna grab one of the keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll try and put this key together.
Okay, you put the two keys together and it just locks into place, just like the necklace we were talking about? I don't know, whatever.
The friendship necklace.
Friendship necklace,
yeah.
there it is. And it creates one key. Yeah, the chest is right in front of you. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go run up to the kid.
I take the chest. Let's go.
Let's go.
You grab the chest and you turn to go,
And,
and you find out that the chest is welded to the floor.
Okay,
You
I
cannot-
try and open the chest with the key.
You slide it in, super easy. Clicks in, opens up, you shove it open, and your first inclination is, we are rich. There seems to be something in there that looks like gold and platinum, but they are just gorgeous pieces. There's a, what do you call the scepters? Just sitting inside there, the top of the scepter, there seems to be lots of different items inside. And for whatever crazy reason, there is a shard of mirror also inside that seems out of place. And for a moment, you're just super excited. Do you go in to grab it?
Yeah, absolutely. I have no inclination. This is suspicious.
guidance.
Just as you reach inside to grab a hold, an entity shoves you back 20 feet and escapes the chest. As it does, all of the spirits in the room fall to the ground and all turn to dust. They are no longer available anymore. The golems have stopped rebuilding, and you hear a cackling as it leaves and runs out of the building.
Who are you?
And it is gone. The items are still there.
I clear out the bag
Okay.
or the chest into my bag.
Everybody
Or, like,
do.
I guess we'll divvy it up between the three of us. I don't want it to be sus. I trust these
Okay.
people.
Everybody do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Nope. Hold on. I'm using my one of my specials. Hold on.
18.
18. Okay, so you're doing pretty good.
14.
Hold on. I gotta use Indomitable. If you can roll a saving throw that you fail.
Okay.
21.
21. All right, you're doing way better.
18.
Oh.
18. So you guys are all doing pretty good.
I got a 9 on the first one.
Someone roll a regular d20 for the
Oh
kid
wait,
in the
so
back.
wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom.
Leader.
Oh shit. Hold on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Natural 1.
Natural
I
1.
got 22.
Leader.
With fire.
As this entity leaves the chest,
As soon as it was important.
everybody falls to the ground with a splitting headache. And it is just overwhelming. Everybody starts to get sick. Anybody who got over 20 doesn't throw up. Anybody who got below 20 starts just to heave. As you do, everybody's eyes seem to like shift, like you're having a hard time focusing. And it takes a moment before like your dizziness and just whatever just happened finally lets loose of you and you're able to like regain. The kid in the back just starts to wail. He's rolling around and even just like starts throwing up all over himself and everything else. He is having a really hard time and he's actually starting to have a seizure in the back. As this happens, everybody rolled above 18s, and so you managed to right yourself and get yourself back together. You still feel the strain of this headache, but you don't feel encumbered by it. Like you can push past it. You can muscle through it. However, each of you starts hearing things in the room that you can't see. You can hear something walking around. You can hear something chittering in a corner. You can feel something trying to touch each one of you, but for whatever reason, it's not ready to touch you just yet. There is an evil presence, and it is all around you. What do you want to do?
I think we should leave, guys. I think that's our cue.
I want to run up to the kid and try to see if I can see what's going on with him, see if I can try to help him out.
Yeah, he's having seizures. His eyes are rolling in different directions. Whatever just happened, because he wasn't like this before. He was crying and panicked and everything else, and you could definitely see his leg is broken. But actually, both of his legs are broken. But whatever just happened, he's taking really hard. He can't muscle through this.
I say the kid's dead. Probably like possessed or something now. Or like if he leaves, he'll get superpowers out of this.
So do you take him with you, or do you leave him?
I'm taking him.
You think you
All
can
right.
catch him up?
Toss him over your shoulder and run?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have all the items and you just start running. Just for fun and for flavor. Everybody roll dexterity saving throws.
And then also I have a oh shit.
I have a oh shit, never feels good.
6. With this kid on your shoulders and he's still convulsing,
With the big dice.
you kind of like run into walls and you kind of like have a hard time keeping a hold of him and moving forward. There's even a very scary moment when you actually accidentally step on a trap, but because he's throwing you around, the spear misses you and him completely. You're just doing your best to get out of this place as quick as possible. What'd you get?
I got a 13 plus 8, 21.
21?
Wait, are we going back to where we came, or are we gonna keep going?
Oh, there's only that one entrance.
Oh.
So yeah, it's just follow the way you came. Follow the breadcrumbs.
I'm going to use my weapon's special ability.
Okay.
And so when I kind of wave it around, I like release this like smoke.
Mhm.
And it kind of like emanates within 30 feet around me. So anybody within 30 feet for 1 minute get plus like 1d4
Okay.
healing.
Nice.
So I just kind of rolled a 3 for my d4. I don't know if you want to just do that times 10. 30 hit points.
Yeah,
so
I think that
if
sounds
he's-
good.
If he's hurt, he's gonna be
Yeah.
gonna get some of it.
So the kid stops convulsing, and you see his legs even starting to like re-knit
Knit.
themselves and come back together. He passes out from the sheer pain that he was under, and now complete healing. He just passes out. He's just limp in your arms as you're running. How'd you guys do with your? You got 20s. Yeah, you guys are just booking. You managed to sidestep a bunch of traps and things that you guys hadn't seen when you guys came in. You guys are finally at the chain that's going to lead out of the entire temple area.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna try to fly out, jump out? It is now dark outside.
I will fly them out, and you can fly yourself, right? You can do.
I can do a bonus action teleport,
Mhm.
30 feet,
Okay.
and then another bonus action fly
Okay.
for 1 minute.
Oh yeah, the 1 minute will get you through.
Oh, the 1 minute?
Yeah.
So let's just fly for 1 minute.
All right. Wings sprout out, and you're taking the chain, or you're going to go in someone's arms.
Let's go inside.
All right. Hops in your arms, and you
I
guys
hear
are
you.
you were not, and you die. Yeah. So you guys managed to get out of the hole.
But it happens when I'm 400 feet up, so.
Yeah, you fall back.
As you escape the hole, you look back down to the hole just for a moment, and you can see things moving around. It almost looks like you're looking through water, like the waves, but you realize that there's creatures down there that you have just escaped. And they're starting to slowly become more visible and then less visible, and then more visible and less visible. These are not like creatures you have ever seen before in your life. They are the stuff of nightmares and monsters. They are... You've never seen anything like this. Things with two heads, things with enormous mouths, things with tongues that like come out and have like barbed wires basically on the sides of them.
Japanese anime style.
Yeah, this is super scary stuff, and you're watching as they're trying to find a way out of the hole.
Oh,
Oh
shoot.
no. Well, guess we're gonna find out what happens next time.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go out to the top. What do you got anything? I'm gonna try and cast.
I can punch the rock.
I can punch
That's what I've got. My punches
Okay.
are pretty powerful, so like.
Okay. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know what this is gonna do. How whole? It's about
Only
10
about
feet.
about 10 feet. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like level 5.
Okay.
Moonbeam. Just
Nice.
cast down like from Saloon, my goddess, and just.
The moon seems to be focused, and it just shoots a spotlight through the hole, and everything in there just seems like it just disappears.
Yeah.
And the noising and the chittering and the moving around just is gone.
Does
You hear nothing.
Does the whole like collapse because it does like 5d10
Oh yeah.
damage around?
Yeah. So then the hole would actually get bigger.
Oh shit.
And so it starts to crumble down inside. But from now, your perspective, it's whatever it is gone. There's silence.
I'll cast snare. You cast the spell with the rope to create a circle within a 5-foot radius on the ground.
Mhm.
It is nearly invisible, so when somebody triggers the trap, they'll essentially hang upside down over the hole.
Okay. Yeah. So like a little trap right next to it, just in case.
Yeah.
So, like,
I'm
it's-
just keeping that moonbeam blasting right
Yeah.
down the center of it.
You don't hear anything. Nothing. Just the wind from the outside. So you go back to town, or what are you guys gonna do?
We need to find a way to like seal this hole. Can we go find a boulder?
That's not that big of a mountain.
A big rock. Any trees?
At the bottom of the mountain.
Well, I said,
I'm
That might be somebody else's problem.
yeah.
I'm getting tapped out. So
Well, looks like we're just gonna go back.
All right.
Yeah, I need a rest.
Yeah.
A nap maybe. Not like a full sleep, but like just.
All right. So you go back to town. Are you gonna stay in town at all, or what are you guys gonna do? You have a
Then
boy
we
with
go-
you, by the way.
yeah. Is he still knocked out?
Oh yeah, completely. As you start making your way back into town, it's the innkeeper, tavern lady, and she sees you and she says, "Miguel, go tell Rosie your boy's back." And the town basically just comes around you, and they are just astonished at the fact that you found this kid. You find out pretty later on. That's too intense. You find out later on that he's been missing for the past 3 days.
Oh wow.
And the mom comes out and she's crying and she's just holding on to him. And everybody do a quick insight check. Nothing.
9 plus 3. 12.
12. Nope, you don't see it.
I'm not very insightful.
13.
Ooh, no, none of you guys see it. That's fantastic.
Wow,
I'm gonna have a passive 19, but
That was
I rolled a
D12.
13.
Oh, it's a D12?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just rolled a
Yeah.
d12.
Hold on. Still not good.
Yeah, so you notice that for whatever reason, it doesn't look like everybody's out. Like the town was much busier when you guys were when you first came through, and for what, like about half the people are still haven't come out. But the people who are there are celebrating the fact that you managed to save this kid. The mom asks you, "Did you happen to find my husband? Was he?"
Nope, no idea.
Sorry.
He must. We'll send out search parties later to see if we can find him.
About that, you might want to find somebody who can seal some nasty magic, because there's something evil brewing in that mountain.
Yeah, there's an evil hole and it's leaking.
And laughing.
Yeah, I'm giggling.
It's a giggling, leaking hole.
We weren't able to seal it.
Not in a good way.
Not forever.
Not a hamburger.
So it looks like the mayor is there now, and he says, "Yeah, we'll send
On Wednesday.
we'll send some people up right now to see what they can do to seal off with some masonry. We have some masons, so we'll do what we can." And so the men are like, "Yeah, let's go now." And so they all just start taking off up the hill, and
Careful,
gonna
they're
take care
like
of-
zombies. Bring the cleric.
yeah. And so yeah, there's a cleric. Doesn't look like a very competent cleric. He's in a small town.
Good luck.
And so he takes off and he goes and helps him, and he's like pulling up his pants as he's running. I'm coming.
We got this.
Yeah, so you're gonna just head back to town and go save your Captain King. For sake of time, we're gonna say that you guys make it back. You find Nemo. He's overjoyed. Like, this is fantastic. You did it within a day and a half. This is great, and got the potion ready to go for you guys, and he just hands it over to you and says, "All right." Oh, and here's the gold that I promised. So that's what?
5,000.
Yeah, about 5,000 gold. Hands it over and says, "Yeah, this is the fastest you guys have ever. You guys are getting better. Now, if only you guys could remember the person you're supposed to bring. That would be
Okay.
that would be perfect."
It was one time, and
High five.
it was a
High
trick.
five. High five.
No, I don't have to touch you. So. But well done. Well done.
1,666 for each of us.
So you drop off all those items. You go back to the captain, and you give him the antidote. Yeah, there were no magic
It
items.
really wasn't. It was the.
Just the stuff in the chest.
Yeah. Everything else is destroyed.
We got swangled.
You give the potion to the captain. You can see now that he's got lots of varicose veins, like basically
Yeah.
all over his face and everything else. As soon as you give him the potion, it starts to slowly start to recede, and you see him starting to get a little bit of his breath back, and he says, "Oh, that's so much better. Well, you guys didn't muck anything up now, did you?"
No.
No?
We don't necessarily like this area, right?
I have to go take a bath. And I just leave.
All right.
Leader, glorious leader, please, why don't you debrief our.
So, remember that lady we put in the box?
Yeah.
She was body double.
Son of a. That's why you guys didn't come back right away.
No, so we went on like this whole different grand quest, got this chest of stuff, got this antidote. Yeah, just some heroic shit, but
Maybe release the evil deity. We're not 100% sure.
I mean, we opened the box and there was like a spooky laugh and like some shadows, but like that happened. That's pretty common out here, I feel like.
Well, all's well as it ends well, I guess.
You're here.
I'm back. By tomorrow, we'll be back on the sail, and we're gonna go after that girl. We're gonna find her. We're gonna bring her in. Once
I
we
agree.
say we're gonna do something, we're definitely going to. At this point, you start hearing steps coming up to the stairs, up to the room. The room busts open, and it's Nemo, and he is white as a sheet. What did you do? What happened in that town?
You told us to bring you the stuff in the chest.
That's what we did.
We brought you all of the items in the chest.
Payment fulfilled.
Something's wrong. Half the people in that village are dead now. There are refugees showing up right now. They're cut. They're in a really bad way. All they keep saying is that something invisible, something monstrous was just grabbing people and eating them in the streets. It must have happened right when you guys left. I don't know what you unleashed, but I think you may have just changed everything. And that is where we'll end the session.
Dang. Well, good job. Glorious leader.
I didn't kill us.
Hey, you didn't die.
You just released like apocalyptic.
We had to get the shit out of the chest anyway.
So you did succeed, because your goal was to save the captain.
But now at what cost?
At what cost did you guys succeed?
Not my pig, not my farm.
Yeah, well, it's coming. So we may actually make this into a longer campaign later on, because that's what it's supposed to be.
It's
but
in
for
the
right
same
now,
world. It's in the same world.
it is. It's in
Clearwater.
yeah, yep. And Cullen Cove is where you guys are at right now.
Oh, Red Cove, yeah.
Red Cove.
So what you're saying is this guy actually exists.
Uh-huh. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the one-shot version of this campaign. And yeah, we'll see everybody next time on the same bat time, same bat channel. Have a good one.
Well, tell me why